So who are you collecting money from?
I collect money.
No, don't you like do vending machines or something?
I fix washing machines.
Oh, washing machines.
Oh yeah, we're live now, by the way. Just so you're aware.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up, Isa?
I'm probably gonna hang back. I'm really tired. So I still haven't slept.
Okay. That's good. Why is the door open?
Maybe. I'm leaving.
Really? I sent Eric a message. I'm like, yo, join the live stream.
Coming in.
Like, hold on, I'm coming. Like, I don't need to know that. That's gross.
I need my laptop. I hate this job.
I really need to come up with this. Oh, we have 4 viewers? Why are people watching this? I
don't know. Everybody go to work.
Hey, do not tell me to go to work.
Hey, isn't it the weekend that you need to go to work?
Oh, we have 4 viewers? Why are people watching? Shut up, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I do have to go to work today. So,
See?
yeah, I guess I do have 400. We are like so close to getting 1,000 mark. That'll be sweet. I gotta start doing live streams again because I've been lazy.
You'll be able to hit 1,000. You just got to do a lot of live streams.
Pardon?
Because your like watch time and the retention for these kinds of videos are crazy. Because a lot of the bears, they stay for the whole stream. It's not your watch time, right? You just got to get the subscribers up.
Yeah, everybody share this. Tell people to like.
Yeah, I always share it right away, and everyone should like. Usually, what happens is I'll remind people to like because I forget all the time, and then when I see someone say like in the chat, it reminds me on the spot.
Yeah, I think. On top of the, like talking to scientists and shit, I'm also gonna like reach out to the Bears comedians and stuff and other artists and like start doing interviews and stuff with them as well. So that like I don't know, we can get that out there. Because like I got I don't have a huge audience, but I have 400 something. So maybe we'll get Mr. Eric Nimmer in here. You guys join us. Cool enough for Nimmer.
People.
Is the Jew gold heavy?
The Jew gold today, it's cash.
It's cash today?
Cash today.
So is it not heavy or
What'd you say?
I don't know. Maybe I'll play something.
Here's something.
You know how to play The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Nope.
No, he's not playing that unless he's practiced it a lot.
Do you know any Tenacious D?
I don't, but if you request it, I can.
Just anything from the Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, after this.
Are you mic'd up, Kyle?
Oh shit. Gotta bring up the lyrics.
Kyle, you mic'd up?
Am I mic'd up?
Do you have a mic, or are you just playing into your laptop?
Just playing into the computer laptop.
pretty loud. It's pretty good. I'm thinking about buying a microphone, but I don't know much about them.
What are you looking for mic-wise? Like, what do you want to do with it?
To be able to just pick up my voice better. I don't know how, because how does this sound? Because I'm on my work computer, but you know what I mean? When you're talking to people, I don't have to lean in. Because I have a master's class online that I take, and a lot on like Adobe Connect.
Yeah.
And here in Google Hangouts, and I always just lean in. Everyone's always like, "I can't hear you. Come in and out."
No, I said it's pretty good, but you got like the most faint echo that you can't really notice unless you go quiet. All of a sudden, there's a little ring. But no, that's not bad actually.
That's my work laptop though. My home one's not as good.
I'm using like these shitty headphones. I need to buy a laptop battery because Brian said I have like a ground fault issue in my house.
Yeah. Also, just use your phones like me. It's just easier. I mean, if you're having problems, then just use your phone. Do Hangouts from your phone. Unless you have an iPhone, at which point I don't know how that works.
No, I have Android, and it would probably work better, but I don't know, my phone dies before we're done chats half the time.
And there he is.
Hey.
Hey Kyle, guess who's here?
Yo.
What's up?
I don't know how to fucking work this.
It seems you're doing all right.
Hold on. Type settings, turn on camera. Oi. How is everybody? You guys good?
Very well, and yourself?
Thank God.
Yeah, man, how's it going?
You just saved them from the cat in a dying bag, or a dying cat in a bag. There's words that are funny there.
There's words. There are words there.
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
Fuck is up.
Hey, man.
So how'd your show go last night?
Actually, it was really good. It was it got a little wild. We drank a lot for no reason.
Owen was like plastered when he was ending the stream.
Yeah.
That was before he went out.
It got way worse. But because of that stream, though, we both went on stage and were like, fuck our real sets. Let's just go up there and fuck around. Let's do some shit. And I definitely did the whole no map pedophile shit and ran with it.
Nice.
Yeah. Terrible. I ended up talking about school shootings for some reason. Like, it was just...
You went to a place.
Oh, no, I was just like, man, let's just fuck it. Let's talk about it. You want us to...
No, it's good, though. It's good. It's healthy.
Oh, no, and I was like, well, I said something, and it offended people. Like, not offended. Like, that's the wrong term. Like, I felt...
No, they had guards up to it, probably.
Yeah,
They're
no,
like, whoa.
Feel them pull back, and I was like, oh, you want to pull back? I'll give you some shit to pull back about. Like, don't... And that made me go to a place. But no, I told him, I think my Black Lives Matter joke, which I think is one of the best jokes I've ever read, is like, I'm tired of protests. Like, Black Lives Matter, because now every woman I wake up next to wants to keep the baby. Like, stop it, bitch. Like, all Black lives don't matter. Like, stop, right? Like, and then you do a whole thing where, like, I'm 5'9". He's not making it to the league. It's cool. We can let him go. Like, then I talk about how child support is scarier than the police. Like, it's a joke. And you feel people go, ooh.
That's some real shit, though.
But I mean, like, in the second you feel them go, ooh, you go, I'm joking, guys. I don't let them sleep over, and I know how stairs work. and you just and they're like, fuck. And you're like, ah. But yeah, no. Last night was and I got to introduce Owen. Like I was like, no, I got it.
I'm gonna make this little clip soon, and it's basically right after you went to go out on stage, Owen got like all sentimental about you. He's like, "This is why I do this for guys like you," and like, yeah, I'm gonna make a little clip of it because he was all like, drunk and yeah.
It's like a bunch of like the guy who was there with us. Like that's true blue comedy. Like they are real ass hilarious. We kick it. It's like, yeah, man, what's up?
They're keeping comedy alive.
Yeah, that's rare.
Yeah.
Like most people are like, oh no, man, you going to this festival? Like blah blah blah. It's like, all right, whatever, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like as a comic, you're supposed to like apply so other comics who run festivals can try to book you so other people can see. Like it's insane.
Yeah. Well, comics take care of comics. Is what I see.
Yeah, it's very rare that they do though.
Yo, Eric, do you think he would let you open for him if you didn't give the bike back?
I told him, like, I did him a favor. That shit is stupid. You know how fucking big Owen is? Imagine Owen on a bike. Well, what bike have you ever seen, ever, where Owen wouldn't look dumb?
Have you seen that page that Tim Bear made? He made a page of GIFs of Owen, and Owen's making the craziest hand gestures and shit. He's animated.
Because he's a fucking crazy person. Like, hey,
Democracy Bear wants to know, did you introduce Owen as the bad racist?
Oh, yeah, no, I was like, he's racist, apparently, and he didn't have the courtesy to call and tell me. I was like, this neck comic hate niggas, and I didn't know, which is
Owen's me. Like the laziest, least committed racist in the world.
Yeah, no, it's like I actually made a bit where I'm his brand manager for racism. Like I'm scared that he's gonna get kicked out the clan, and we need this support.
Ben, we gotta do our fucking stream. I forget what we were gonna be talking about, but Ben Mott chat. We're supposed to be on that.
Oh yeah, and I wrote that. There were so many Jew jokes that you got that up for, and nobody took them.
What was that island? There we go.
Yeah. Oh, and Eric, I want to start interviewing the bear comedian artists. I want to do an interview with you at some point.
Somebody's echoing in the back.
That sounds like a waste of time. I'm not interested. Not do it, but I'm telling you, like
you're like a really modest person though. Like, I bet you downplay yourself a lot.
Look, if I can get 40 people to talk to me, who is a Canadian,
yeah.
I think plenty black ex-Marine might
have the idea of Canada just because they have it better than we do.
Yo, Kyle, mute Island Bear.
Mute him.
Yeah, he's making noise. He's not there.
I got it. Awkward. I got it.
Beach to the punch.
Fuck you, Island.
You got that.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck you, Island Bear, apparently. I don't know. Like, apparently.
Your coach.
No, that's a thing. You can go ahead with that. He likes that kind of shit.
You got, like, no, and they were like, so last night he was like, do we have any bears in the audience? And people were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, they just say that because Owen does it all the time. But then they were in the fucking Twitter thing, and they were like, oh, yeah, no, we were talking to you. It's like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Shit is crazy.
There's a lot of people excited about Chicago, and like, I'm gonna go to BC.
Now. And
I can't wait for his fucking.
Has no one told you guys who the special guest is for that?
No.
Oh yeah, no, there's special guests coming to Chicago. I won't ruin it for you, but it's gonna be dope.
It's you.
Well, I mean, I just told you I'm going. I'm not special. I'm just a guy that Owen knows that shows up to shit sometimes. It's different. No, I meant like actual legit like people. Like, oh, but he's here. That's cool. But,
that's awesome.
So you're that guy that shows up to parties.
Can I guess? Is Bill Burr ever going to tour with Owen? Come on, man. Bill Burr with Owen
would be crazy.
Fuck.
I don't know. Bill Burr is
Bill Burr is actually one of the most genuine comics, and like his reputation precedes.
Yeah, his reputation. Yeah.
He is one of the greatest comics that will never really, really break out because he's too principled.
Yeah.
Like he fucks but he's principled.
He was he was the money behind this thing they did with Bert and I want to say Tom, where they were like cooking, and apparently Bill financed it because Joe Rogan had Bird on before that. Sorry if there's an echo in here. It's a gigantic room. But
Oh, we get it.
talking about it, it looked like a fun time, man. I can't wait till the rest of them come out.
Oh no, what Owen, like me and him sat and talked last night. He was like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna produce your special," and I was like, "Ha ha, whatever." And he goes, "No, but seriously," he was like, "You don't understand. Even by you saying that you're cool with me, you're pretty much gonna they're gonna give you shit." But he goes, "It's fine. There are so many common sense people in the world that you can make it without the rest of this. It's fine."
Look how fast the Bears grew in like what, 3 months?
Yeah.
There was only there was like
it's just very bare minimum. It's like nobody cares this much. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, I didn't know any of this shit was real. But the fact that you guys are just like bonded over, like, that's so funny to me. To say like, oh yeah, my friend has fans. I was like, yeah, no, he's just a guy I know. Like, it's not a like I'm gonna call Owen because I'm going to kick it with him today.
Well, Owen discusses this. He's like, the Bears are like, everyone's like, oh, what are the Bears about? And then like Jordan Peterson, that's like, oh, I know what the Bears are. They're like archetypal names and stuff. Like, a lot of people get it, but then there's people that are just like, who the hell are the Bears? Are they just
yeah, he goes, I know the Bears. I'm a bear. My name's Bear.
What's really funny is like people that shit on Peterson, I love it. Because like he's way more like everything that you thought mattered, he did all of it. And he's coming to this conclusion. So what are you gonna say to him? Policing language is scary. Like, yeah, it's.
I had a guy on my I'll have to look up his last name. I'm not good at names, but he's a critic of Jordan, and I really want to get him back on and really go through his criticisms of Jordan Peterson's work. Like, he seemed like a smart guy.
Well, no. Like, I can tell you what, like, so I don't know if Owen's actually told you guys anything, but like, I went to law school and seminary. Ironically.
Well, he said the law school was part of you being able to talk to the cops, or maybe you told that story.
Yeah, bail him out.
Like, you were able to talk to the cops. I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Which is funny if you break it down to like a black joke, and then the black guy talked to the cops like, "Oh shit!" It's like, no, it's the best move with us. And but because of that, like, I follow law a lot. In California, they've already passed the statute that they're trying to do in Canada. New York, they've already passed it. Like, there's a bit that I'm writing, which I guess Owen and I said we're gonna pitch it to you guys instead of making me just have to write it. But about how, like the bit was, I saw Black Panther, and I was gonna I saw how comfortable white people were in gentrified neighborhoods. So I was gonna rob a bitch just to teach her to be scared. Like, I wasn't gonna take anything, but I just wanted, like, there's healthy fears you should know. Don't take that much safety in society, right? And like, the joke, it's like I approached her and I was gonna rob that bitch, and I was gonna be like, "Bitch, give me your stuff." And then I saw like her shoulders were kind of broad. I was like, "Oh shit." I don't know how she identifies. Like, I'm okay with taking the armed robbery charge. I'm not getting killed for misidentifying her.
You know what you could do is approach her instead of robbing her. Say, "Bitch, I'm gonna give you $100."
But no. But then, like, the point, like, I would be like, "Bitch," and by bitch, I don't mean that as a gender thing. I mean as an expression of your personhood. I'm not sure how, like, and it's gonna make the robbery basically take 45 minutes. But like,
dude,
so it's like trying to rob her, but you go down this like rabbit hole of like political correctness. I didn't mean it this way.
Like, by bitch, I mean person that I'm not quite sure how you identify. And don't consider this a robbery. I'm just redistributing your funds because I understand, like, and just backdoor into it, and to a point where I'm at the line and I was like, "What were we talking about?" I don't
You'd have to dress up as Bernie Sanders, maybe.
Yeah, it's like, actually, you know what? I don't know what we're talking about. You want to just go get like a soy latte or some shit? All right, cool. And they're friends. You walk.
The 1% of the 1%.
Yeah, like, I think that shit would be hilarious, and I think.
So hey, let me say something real quick. When I had to go to jail, I went to jail for armed robbery, and I got 5 years and did 3.5. When I was in jail, I ran with a guy who's in there like 30 years. When he committed armed robbery, it was life. So we're joking about this now, but the hate crimes are just around the corner, man.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, hate crimes are going to be on par with freaking like small possession of marijuana, and you know, like all these crimes are going to be like on the same level. Hate crime is going to be right there, dude.
I said that as a joke, but like honestly,
Dude, what the fuck do you think is starting in Canada, man? It's goddamn terrifying.
Well,
not sorry to cut you off there, Eric, but like
you said, that is hilarious. That accent is too much.
I know.
I'll tell you what, Canada's becoming the shit.
like even my Canadian friends say I'm the most Canadian. So
yeah, like
we'll just move past that for a moment. And yeah, no, Canada's going to fucking shit, man. Fucking handbasket, man. It's brutal.
Dude, you literally remind me of Pug Life, dude.
You are literally every South Park skit about Canadians in one person.
Goddamn right I am.
Like every time they like talk to like the United Nations or anything, and you hear them busting out laughing, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like,
hey,
sorry,
man.
I'm sorry.
When's your head gonna split in half when you talk?
Oh, that's painful. We try not to talk too much.
Texas talking like that.
Crack their jaw sideways.
Yeah, like we have hate crime laws up here, man.
we got the Human Rights Tribunal, and it's like
out in Ontario. Here, it's fucking crazy. So, if a company, because I figured got looked into more, and like if a company misgenders somebody, so it's affect business owners. From what I understand, you can actually get taken in front of the Ontario Human Rights Tribunal, which costs $25,000 to $50,000 just to set up, payable by the person being pulled up in front of them, and then that doesn't even include lawyer fees. Like getting drawn in front of this fucking thing will shut down your life for life, and it's fucking over like misgendering somebody.
That's when you misgender the judge, bro.
My dad went to the Human Rights Tribunal because he's a registered nurse, and there's crazy sexism towards male nurses in Canada, and they he kept like the female nurses in line and kept them from neglecting the elderly and that, and they conspired against him, and he lost the case, and then he went and he brought them to the Human Rights Tribunal. He won it for like $50,000.
Damn.
Because I just gotta say it. Canada needs to calm the fuck down.
Yes, it does.
Like, no, I mean, like, even like, how arrogant is it to be like, oh, what do you guys got? Like, I thought Supreme Court was. We have the Human Rights Tribunal. Who the fuck do you think you are?
That's some UN type shit.
Motherfucking Truelander at work.
6,000 people and some actual bears. Calm your ass.
Here's the thing: is Canada was always really.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, right? It's like I feel like it's. I always say we're living in the 90 article.
Canada was always really like really vulnerable to Marxist ideas because, I mean, for one, our environment literally tries to kill us like 8 months of the year. Brian,
so welcome to Phoenix, man.
Yeah.
You can survive the heat, man.
Yeah, they got scorpions out there, man. They got bad stuff.
By the way, guys, if you ever want proof that Jews have money,
oh yeah, good for you. Waving around your parents' money, good for you.
I just collected that out of the laundry machine thing.
Yeah.
Nice shekel run, bud. Shekel collector.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a shekel collector.
They're sitting there mocking like U.S. racism. I'm like, bitch, look at us. Like our fucking history with
and everybody. Like the thing is, Canada is weird to me because it likes to pretend that it's not Canada. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on, but like if you go to like Maine or we're in the Northeast or any of the actual northern states that touch Canada, that's closer to real Canada. Because you're like, oh yeah, those are like the nomadic, they chill, they're kind of off on their own shit. Toronto's like New York.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm an hour from Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, and people are like, no, man, we're gonna get like, we are a big city, and you're like, dude, you're not built like that as a country. Like, what are you talking?
No, we're not. And
Why are you trying to clamor onto this bullshit?
Well, it was like Trudeau trying to get us onto the UN Security Council. It's like we do not have the resources in just sheer manpower alone to manage that job.
We can't even protect our maple syrup reserves. How are we going to protect like other nations?
Right?
You don't understand. That took me down a path. It took me 2 days to realize that shit was real. Like I thought I was getting trolled by history itself.
But here's the thing: it's not
it's some real fucking crime. That shit is embarrassing.
Most of Canada is like the guys are just like, do your thing. We don't give a shit. It's all fucking Ontario right now. That is
Ontario's a shitstorm.
Like what the fuck?
Even hearing you talk about Ontario like it's Southside Chicago is hilarious.
No, but here's the thing: we're going into like this crazy Marxist spin, right? Like I'm sitting here, just counting down the days till the gulags start popping up, and I'm looking over at Ontario because like
Canadian gulag sounds like so polite. So it just sounds.
There's so much land in Canada. They're not going to be able to get you to go to a gulag, man. You guys are going to be able to hide really well because there's so much freaking land up there. They're not going to catch you, man.
But here's the thing: it's like the difference between BC and Ontario is like the difference between Texas and fucking California.
Yeah, I think
like,
my favorite place is Alberta.
Different culture.
Yeah. It's a whole different thing. And the way the provincial government works is completely different. Like, everything's privatized in, like, Alberta and BC. But in Ontario, they have, like, the Liquor Control Board and all these regulations, and it's just insane.
And the thing is Ontario basically runs the country. Like, we run our own provinces, but, like, they have the centralized government, the federal government.
Well, the federal government subsidizes Ontario, but it doesn't give money to Alberta, and Alberta's bringing tons of money in.
Yeah, Alberta, BC, and Saskatchewan pay for the entire fucking country.
Yeah.
So I once had a joke because we had some people that were like French, and I make fun of if I think it, I'm probably just gonna say it, especially when I get on stage the next, right? And so I was like, hey, I was like, oh yeah, the French fucking suck. Everybody knows that. And that was like the setup, right? And I was like, the only people worse than the French are French Canadians. Because the French
100%.
I was like, the French don't want to be French. The only people on the planet that actually want to be French are fucks in Canada. And you're like, why? Like, if you're born French and you're eating frogs and shit, you were born into that. There's nothing you could do. Like, there's Canadians who are like, no, I like it. And we're going to fuck up their language and say way instead of we. Like, you backwards fucks. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. The Quebecer women?
Oh, man. Montreal?
We lost Eric. Apparently, he decided to fuck the Canadians.
He's like, I can't handle these Canadians.
No, Gavin talked about that. He talked about how they had all these prostitutes and they sent them out to have sex with Indians or something, and they made like the best looking women or something.
Well, what they're called Métis. It's half
I got
native,
removed.
half
I'm guessing a
French.
Canadian runs this. My bad.
Yeah, they do.
But no, my sister is actually Métis technically because she's half native, half French.
Dude, the Métis are so hot.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, that's what Gavin McGinnis had a big thing about that. How they're like the best looking women. It's a mixed breed, and then part of them are like some kind of prostitute from England, and then the other part is Native American.
Okay,
so
you
guys think they're the best looking women? That tells me you haven't been anywhere.
Oh, dude, they're like that exotic white look. You know, like when they have the frame of a white person, but they have that like kind of dark, exotic looking skin. I mean, I can't really
so Greek,
but
Italian,
like Italian.
Like that's everyone.
Yeah, anybody with the Mediterranean, they all kind of look like that.
Yeah,
because of the Moors. It's all because of the Moors. The Moors had that black blood and the white blood.
Yeah, like imagine what you're describing, but she also wasn't Canadian. Like, do you see how that's better?
No, I don't.
My brain can compute that.
Canadians are great. Our government's bullshit.
Man, that's funny, man.
Funny. I actually don't know that many Canadians outside of this group anymore. Like, I know some that live here now, but they're bitch made. And they're like, no, man, fuck Canada, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, shut up. Like,
have you ever talked to
the Canadian Patriots are badass. It's the fucking soy boy Canadians that are they take the U.S. soy boyism and just fucking run with it.
Like Steven
Dude,
Crowder,
they make,
he's a true
they make
patriot.
Rachel Maddow look like a
You
bad.
say Stephen Harper is a true Canadian?
No, I said Steven Crowder.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus
Steven
Christ.
Harper. Steven Harper's my hero.
Yeah, I actually, I don't know. Owen told you guys. Like, I met Crowder and we hung out, and I didn't know who he was. And I
He's a
gave him
cool
so
guy,
much
though.
shit about being a fucking pussy Canadian.
Yeah.
Just because he was like, all these guys are little bitches and blah blah, and he was like going on a rant, and I was like, but you're from Canada.
Well, like when
Like,
I was
shut
a
the
kid,
fuck up.
when I was a kid,
Here's
I
the
used
thing,
to watch
though.
the show that voice
Us.
acting.
Anytime we've been sent into battle to fucking take something you guys couldn't, we did it. Losses.
Fuck out of here.
Kyle, you were
Wait,
so
hold on.
full of shit.
Kyle's gonna
Come on,
really quiet for some
Timmy Ridge, we fucking burnt your White House. There was
Dude,
fucking
the Hortons has gone to your brain, bro.
I don't know if you've actually studied history at all, but when you say your White House, I went in that group until like 64, bro. Like, like nah, man. That's not
okay,
me.
so
I
their
don't
White
claim
House.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Do I give a fuck about that White House?
Yeah, like
Burn it to the ground.
Burn it down.
fuck y'all.
So Eric,
Yeah.
you're going to hang out with Owen today?
Yeah.
Are you going to his house, or are you guys hanging out like in town or something?
We're both in Houston. Probably go to
You
his
guys are
room.
still in Houston. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
we're in Houston all weekend. Well, I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, but I'll be back. Like, we got shows tonight in Houston, shows Sunday in Houston. I'm in Austin tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be.
I was gonna say one of the things that.
What?
I was gonna say one of the things that drew the family together. I don't know if you heard about it, but Owen let like all the Bears come and like stay at his house. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I mean, but he does shit like that. Like that's
Isn't that great,
Owen.
man?
Well, I
Crazy.
mean, like it's great until you know it's just like Owen. Like if you actually know Owen well enough to know like his ideas of property and shit like that, Owen's like, hey man, if I got it, you got it, whatever. If I got a shirt and you need a shirt, you have a shirt. It's fine. Like and I mean, like, and there's people that give, and don't get me wrong, and like, and you could tell that they're like, you know, I'm doing this for you, right? And they'll give you that kind of nudge, like, hey, but just rub the balls a little, but I'm giving it to you.
I asked Owen for help. I asked him for help, and he gave me like he gave me like 150 over PayPal, and then he's like, "Don't bother paying it back, but I'm going to, and I'm gonna give him a nice gift too for his family." But like,
yeah, I mean, like that's the kind of shit he is, and and I guarantee you, if I asked him about it right now, he doesn't even remember it.
He'd be like if you said Canterbury, he's like, "Oh, I think I remember that."
No, he wouldn't. Like when he gives something, he literally forget. Like he does not. That's just not how he is, man.
In his mind already. He gave it away in his mind, like before he.
Yeah, like he was like, "Oh no, man, you're cool. I got it. We're good," and that's why I think he'll be fine no matter what. Like he's genuinely that kind of guy. And so now I have people, which I don't like. I told you, like a bunch of my white friends that are comics, they all hit me up. Like people I haven't talked to in years. Like they don't do anything, and they'll see like I've got a spot somewhere, and then they'll be like, "Hey, man, what's up? Can we come through?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." But they'll be like, "I don't know if you should be going around with this Owen guy. He's fucking terrible, and he's blah blah blah." And I was like, "Wait." He's like, "Yeah, man. He said some really racist shit."
Yeah, love it.
And I made a whole joke about it, and I was like, "Do you understand that?" Like, and I hate to pull this card, but I will. But I'll be like, in every actual tangible detail, I'm better than you statistically. Like I shoot better, I run better, I got all the degrees, whatever. But you're explaining to me to protect me that somebody I actually know is a racist.
I hate
You're
when
white
people,
as fuck.
Yeah,
What
I hate
the
when
fuck
people
are
get
you talking
offended.
about?
Like people getting offended on your behalf is like demeaning and shit. It's like they
it's
think
demeaning
less
as
of you.
shit, But do you know the balls it takes for somebody to get offended on my behalf and call me to report it to me? Like I got a bit that I'm gonna do tonight that I wrote last night when I was really drunk about this lady, like, and this is a real story. We were all sitting around and we go like, I know like people, especially in the South, it's big to be like people like you're part of the family, right? you can come in, you can kick it, it's whatever. Like, so, like Thanksgiving and stuff, you travel and you go to different people's stuff. I was the one black guy at one of the Thanksgiving hangouts, which I don't care. Nobody cared. That's like family to me, right? It's a lady who doesn't know, like, it was like 3 of them that came. And somebody was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't want any dark meat, right? Talking about turkey. And 3 of them looked at me like, oh, you gonna get her? You gonna, like, what's going on? And they looked actually concerned. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Right?
Shit.
Like, do you want me to fight you, bitch? Like, what do you want right now? Like,
Those are fighting words.
like what? It's like, bitch, I like breasts too. What are you, like, what? Am I supposed to just eat legs and thighs on principle now for the culture? Like, what are you like, what world do you live in where somebody telling, like, and she was the nicest lady to me, and we're talking, this woman is like 70 years old. I was like, what world do you think you live in where a real life racist was like, I don't want him to know, but I need to tip off the rest of the room.
Well, what that
my
is
position because of my turkey selection.
Well, I think it's sexist if you only like the breasts.
Well, yeah.
Well, my dad used to always say it's better to have 1 boob in the hand than 2 in the bra.
That's so sad that your dad's going through this whole Me Too thing. That's rough.
I think
but you know what that is, though?
That's giblets.
That's called the...
Is he transitioning?
That might get me protested. It's the one I'm actually worried about.
What does
you know what, man? I think it'd be amazing if you got protested for racism.
Oh, no. They would protest me because I said that we should, like, we do, like, heinous crimes and aggravated assault. You add a charge to it. And I was like, yeah, but what if we did, like, that for sexual assaults, I think you should be able to do more time if you, like, have to do the idea of somebody saying, like, yeah, I got touched or I got violated or whatever. But also, do you know who you are? And you tell, like, that's gross. Like, somebody had to tell people that, and it's way worse. Like, for instance, right now, the newest rape allegations are against Ryan Seacrest. Do you
He's
understand?
Kind of a rapey
like,
dude.
Well, I'm just saying, like, so a woman, like, say you got raped or anything, that's fucking tragic. You know what's worse? Just say the American Idol fucking host like, do you understand how much more severe that has to be to your psyche?
Yeah.
They're like, bitch made Clay Aiken's reject.
That's like Mr. Rock.
Like, Harvey Weinstein is like, yeah, you had to suck a dick, but at least you got some Oscars, bitch. Like, you got bounced out first round of American Idol. Like, that was
The thing that bothers me is that everybody's pissed at Weinstein. Nobody's pissed at the fuckers who did it.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, except for, like, they're coming at Harvey Weinstein, but they don't actually hit him at all where it hurts because his movies have made more money since it. like, if you ever want to look at actual sales for stuff, that's when you see people are full of shit. Everybody cares about black people whenever there's like, hey, there's an actual something we can do about it. And it's like, yeah, man, we just don't know where you're going to get the money for that.
Well,
but it's like, yeah, you want to crowdsource Bieber, you got it.
Yeah. Well, what that is that's called the soft bigotry of low expectations. They're like thinking low of you, so they think, I'm going to have, like, poor black guy, I got to take care of him.
Which is crazy because you know who mainly does it? The stupidest fucking white, but like, I'm offended that you think I'm less than, sure. I'm more offended that you think I'm less than your dumbass. Like, are you serious right now?
Exactly. Like the lowest type of people that are thinking this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sarah Palin. Like, by the way, I'm putting that on you, Canada. We don't count Alaska down here. Fuck you.
No, it's yours. You won't give it back.
No,
you won't give it back. So fuck you. It's yours.
No, fuck that. You guys tainted them.
No, you guys fucking took it, and you won't give it back. It's yours. That's all you.
This bitch says crazy, like, and it's not just her. Anybody from Alaska, if you really talk to them, you'd be like, wait, what? Like, some things they get right, and then you're just like, wait, something's a little off. Like, you're just a little off. You know, like strippers. And you'd be like, oh, talk about your dad. And you'd be like, yeah, something went wrong. It's not right. Oh yeah. By the way, somebody
I've never
remind
met a
me,
well put together stripper.
I need to talk to Dolev. Is her name Dolev? I've almost seen it written.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dollface. Yeah, I can get. Yeah, you can talk to this.
Somebody get her a message for me. I need
By the
to
way,
get
guys,
hooked up.
am I making a lot of noise? Do you hear like a lot of background noise from me?
I've been
Kinda.
hearing like
only when
somebody
you
pouring
talk.
soda with ice cubes or something. It sounds like.
Okay.
But yeah,
What
we
the
can
fuck
get a
are
hold
you
of Dolan for
doing,
you.
Shia?
Oh yeah, no. All right, I got to get a message to her that I need her to find me a nice Jewish woman because I want to make a Drake. Let's get like. I just want to make a Lenny Kravitz. I think like. If,
I'll
like, just
get
in
her
case,
to tweet to you.
No, I'm just saying like
Lenny Kravitz is it, man.
Well, no, I'm just saying like honestly, I really think that if it's my job, like I like hedging my bets because Marine Corps, right? And if this whole free speech thing goes through and we become some crazy leftist dystopia, making a black Jew is the greatest. Like that'll be the leader default.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
talk about oppression. Holy shit.
Holy shit! You can tell everyone to check their privilege.
Yeah,
I know a whole
exactly.
bunch of black Jews.
No, dude.
Really?
No.
Yeah, dude, I know a lot of black Jews.
There you go. He'll hook you up with some black Jews.
Yeah, we figured out. Shia said there were like 2 million Jews or something in New York, wasn't it? Wasn't that the number we came up with?
Yeah,
earlier?
no, it's like about 2 million.
That's nuts,
Yeah,
dude.
which if you've been in New York, that's like a fourth in New York. Everybody's Jewish in New York.
Like it's 18%.
Which the irony, you say 2 million, but it's 18%. How big do you think the population of New York is?
Okay.
The population's 8.8. It's not.
8.8?
No, that's
Holy
the city. That's the
8.8
city.
million for
Well,
New
yeah.
York.
So we're talking about
That's
Manhattan and the boroughs. We're talking about Manhattan and the boroughs, or what are we talking about here?
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
thought we
okay.
were talking about the city itself. Yeah.
There are not 2 million Jews in the city, but there might be 2 million Jews in the state.
Oh, well,
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. But I was about to say in the city, that's like I know there's a lot, but shit. Which, by the way, I'm sorry. I think the funniest thing you can ever do in comedy is if you go to New York and you do any kind of show and you hear Jewish comics talk about how like they're the minority for anything. I was like, yeah, but like not here. Like if you were Korean or like I mean like if you're legitimately like somebody from Asia and you were in like Dallas and we're like, yeah, we're the minority, be like, sure. But if you're standing in the middle of fucking Chinatown, but not like not right here, you're fine. Like New York, if it's like, man, somebody's anti-Semite, it's like, then get some of your friends and fuck them up. Like you have the numbers here, you're fine. Like you guys run this bitch. It's not a. It's kind of like being a racist and going to Atlanta. Atlanta is a black ass city. Good luck. Good fucking luck. That shit is crazy.
Hey, I do weddings in Atlanta at least 1 or 2 a year. And every single wedding I've ever done in Atlanta has been a black wedding, and they've all been millionaires, like freaking money.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
And
money.
you know what? I'm sorry, and I got in trouble because I said, and it's a joke. Like I didn't actually mean it, but I said the greatest thing that black people have ever put to society was the Soul Train line because that shit is fun as fuck. Like nobody has ever come up with anything that great. And if you've ever been to a black wedding, then you know the Soul Train line is fucking amazing. Because it's whoever's the goofiest dancer, whoever's anything, that's who they love the most. The old ladies get down, like it's nobody gives a fuck what you are, you just there to kick it. Like that is ultimate equality because it's like, yeah, no, they're gonna play this Earth, Wind, and Fire song, and everybody's gonna gawk at you, and you get to do whatever the fuck you want, and nobody gives a shit because we're all drunk anyway. Let's just have fun. Like
it's just a release of energy. You're just going hyper.
Which is funny because if you go to a black wedding, it's the exact fucking opposite. Everybody cares what you're wearing. Everybody cares about shit. Like it's stuffy. But as soon as you get to the open bar, all that shit goes.
I did a wedding at the Villa Christina, and I never heard this song with Nene. I never heard it. Probably about 3 years ago. And the girl that was getting married, and all her little sorority girls, they were all a bunch of sorority girls. Oh, they were gorgeous too. They got out on the floor and did the dance, and everybody was just amazed, dude. They had it down, man. It was choreographed.
Yeah, that shit is
amazing, dude.
And nobody gave a shit about the problems of the day or anything like that. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. So Owen did have a. I'm trying to figure out how to load. Like they gave me it on a CD, and nothing I have or own plays CDs. So it's like what the fuck. But like Owen, there was a moment like where he did So Owen's doing his normal bit like speech shouldn't be censored and blah blah blah, and he's just talking, right? And this guy like is cool with everything else that's said, and the way we did the show last night, because Slade came through, my friend Bryson came through, like who I don't know if you guys ever listen to like Ali Sadiq, which if you ever want to hear the funniest jail stories in the world, you got to check this guy out. He actually just did his Comedy Central special. Ali Sadiq is fucking hilarious, right?
It
And
sounds familiar.
yeah, like he's breaking through right now. And I mean, he's from Houston, so I met him, like cool guy, right? And so they came through, and all of us was like, we're all gonna tell jokes. Owen was like, look, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm the headliner. This is my show. All my friends are coming out. And it ended up being like this all-star list of credits and shit. Of just like everybody coming out, talking shit. Nobody cared. It was a great time. And everybody gets to all these jokes. And Owen says something that was like, oh, yeah, even though this dude kind of looks like a girl, I guess. But like, I'm not going to call Caitlyn Jenner beautiful. Let's be fucking real, right?
So courageous.
That surgery went bad.
What? No. He said it. And this guy goes, ugh, right? Everybody else laughs, and one guy just goes, and Owen stops this show. And he goes, hey, man, I want you to know I'm not attacking you. I just want to know what made you have that reaction. He goes, all right, think about this. Do you think your mom is a beautiful lady? I'm guessing she are. And he's like, he goes, do you think this person? And he's naming he's like, Beyonce, is she pretty? Do you think this person's pretty? It's like, do you think Caitlyn Jenner right now in a vacuum is on their level? And he goes, fuck no. And he goes, all right. But when I said it, you had to have this. Is it just because you know this trans and you're not allowed to do that and you're not supposed to? And he like deconstructs this guy and he goes, yeah, I guess so. And he goes, and that's the fucked up part. He goes, I do all these jokes. He goes, I did a slavery. They probably had the right idea joke to my friend Eric, who's sitting right here, which I go and watch all the sets because I love comedy. But like, he goes, he's sitting right here. He goes, yeah. He laughed at it, just like we laughed at the Asian jokes. We laughed at everything else. And he goes, it's the idea that you can't say that. And Owen was like, yeah, I've been doing comedy long enough that I know that, yeah, you can't say that this week. We're gonna, I hate to say it, everybody that really cares about trans people, and we think they're not going to be the hot shit forever, and nobody's going to care. And they're going to abandon
give it 10 years, it's going to be the no maps.
Yeah, I was like, no, nobody gives a shit anymore, and they move on. And that's the thing, right? And it's like, yeah. And he goes, and that's why if you ever look at any real minorities when I say minority, I don't mean like racial, which is, I guess, a bit that I should probably explain. But like when I say it, I mean minority. Like if you've had hardships in life that are not prototypical, you are a minority to me. Because I know black people that are rich as fuck that can't relate to shit.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of poor ass white people that I can be like, hey, remember eating beating weenies every day as a kid? Because I do.
Yeah.
That shit sucked. And they're like, yeah. And we relate. That's my people. That's how you really relate. And he was sitting there. It's like, you're conditioned by these other people to say this because you want to let them know you're a good person.
Well, the people that go to defend like black people, thinking that like they're under attack and that they do this response where like they basically act like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like they're being racist because they're seeing things through the lens of race, right?
Look, what most people don't understand is that people don't relate through color of their skin. So if you're black and you're black, or you're white and you're white, you're Jewish, you don't necessarily you're not going to relate just because you have that. People relate through shared experience and shared goals and shit like that. Shared values. Nobody relates through external things. Oh, great, we're both black. That's great. Who cares? It's just the color of your skin.
Yeah.
It makes no difference.
No, and it's the funny thing too is I've tried guessing people's races before just by fucking like looking at them, and I've mistaken an Aboriginal for an Indian, a black chick for a white chick, fucking Jew for an Italian.
Wait, a black chick?
How dare you?
How
He
the
had
fuck did you do
very
that?
fair skin. Half.
Was it
she's
Rachel
half
Dolezal? How the fuck did you like what?
Yeah, Rachel Dolezal.
I'll send you a picture. Like she doesn't look black.
You got Dolezal, man.
Yeah, like you got
So-
Dolezal. Like, man,
So
How?
yeah, no, like
There you go.
I can't justify like what's the word I'm looking for? I can't. Fuck. Hate it when words are on the
You
tip. of your
can't differentiate. Or,
Yeah, I can't reliably differentiate. So I can't just be like, yeah.
oh
you're-
no, the shit is funny, but like, and it's weird because I also though have the experiences of like, oh, it doesn't matter, and it's really stupid, and I'll laugh at it, and then I'll go somewhere, and it absolutely matters to somebody. You're like, oh, I'm just fucked right now. Like this is. There's actually been a time in my life where people quote unquote tried to lynch me, which they didn't know I was like a combat vet, and they were bitches, so it didn't work out. But
Hang on,
like,
how did that go down? What did they?
Or like choices.
Did they just try to corner you, or what they do?
Oh no, like it was so Texas is the shit until it's not. And I don't know any other way to explain. Like if you go to Houston, San Antonio, like there's place that the shit is cool. But when you have to travel through some of the podunk, like they do have sundown towns here yet. Like still. Like if the sun goes down, you shouldn't be here. And somebody explained that to me, and I was like, oh, all right. And they surrounded my car and were like, fuck you from, blah, 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 and just tried to like harass me and shit.
Holy shit.
And,
And
like we have
racism's
like, blah,
so
blah, blah.
watered down too, so it's like that is never heard of. I never hear that post.
Exactly.
I've never heard of
But
that. Never heard of
but
that.
because of that though, like I have experiences and I have friends that have gone through like if you see real life racism, you don't have to go hunt for it. Like people that really want to do you harm aren't subtle. Like I don't know why everybody thinks these inbred hillbilly fucks
Like
are
microaggressions.
they're doing like dog whistles. Like, nah, when the motherfucker grabbed a rope and was like, come here, boy, you got it. But it's not it's not on a stage to a bunch of people. He's gonna talk to you. Then he's gonna tell you how he's gonna fuck you up or how your mom is it like the shit's not subtle. That's why a lot of like actual people who've been through shit in their real life, it's like, yeah, he told a joke. I don't give a shit.
Stuff like
Let
that
Owen
is
run up to
what makes
somebody
me
and call him a
mad.
nigger and be like, that's different. But like, yeah, it's a joke on the stage. Shut up.
No, but
Yeah,
experiences
that
like
reminds me of
that.
living in
that's what
Panama,
makes me
dude. There's places you just don't fucking go, man.
Oh,
And
like
until you've been in that situation, people don't
Yeah.
understand what being a fucking minority in a place is like.
yeah. Oh no, I
And
went
being
to a
surrounded,
veterans
it's-
dinner thing, which it was by the VFW and you know veterans of foreign wars, whatever. And I really, really, really am a sucker and look up to anybody that's previous military generations. Like if you went to Korea, I'll pretty much damn near blow you because that's the hardest battle we've ever like. That's the hardest war America's ever been in.
Well, they're brothers.
Like
that's
that
what
shit.
it
Like
is.
I look up to them. I'm like, tell me your stories. I want to hear. Like that shit's amazing to me, right? Vietnam, that shit's amazing. And so like I'll go talk to them, and we were there, and of course, I mean, I was like, yeah, I went too, but ours isn't like yours. Like, no, fuck that. And so we talk, and this guy wouldn't talk to me or make eye contact, but he was like trying to get the rest of them not to too. And he goes, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe it. And he was like, pull out your ID, show me, blah, blah, blah. They're just letting anybody in now, blah, blah, blah. And he like went straight full hard. It was like, he was like, back in my day, we had to respect not to let niggers next to us, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't have fought for this country if I knew this is where we were going to go, right?
So
And I was like,
Dude.
but at the same time, you're like, dude, this dude went through shit. Like, hey, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Whatever. I'll push your old ass down some stairs.
It's really
Like,
ironic. 'Cause he fought for everyone's freedom, right? And he fought along black soldiers and that. But then something happened that turned him into this hatred toward. Like it's a scapegoat for his own problems or something.
yeah, but it's just, but the idea of he wasn't like, oh God, did you hear? I ordered dark meat because I wanted you guys to know I hated him. Like, no, he came up.
No, he told you.
Oh yeah, but no, he didn't tell me. He was like, if me and you were sitting next to each other and he's talking to me, but he's only looking to you and saying it like it's to you, but it's directly to me.
Oh, like he's telling it to like as if like Oh, that's so fucking racist. It's like that's your.
No. He wouldn't look at me in my eyes. Like he doesn't look at me.
Well,
He
like
wouldn't
he
talk to me
doesn't
like
see you as an equal because he's
no,
not leveling with you.
100%. And you're
Yeah.
like, fuck.
You're like, hey,
And I was like,
Shia.
dude, I'm the one that's still in right
Any
now. Like, I
bag.
get that
Yeah.
you were combat trained, but you're 78. I would fuck you up right now.
Like, yeah.
Like, I don't like
Yo, what's
your
up, Brian? You got something to say to me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
made
you're
a joke
Jewish.
out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
oh,
Jewish.
yeah, I mean,
I'm
your
Jewish.
dick doesn't work, so it's fine, but whatever.
My dick works great. It's prettier than everybody else's.
Then your dick is prettier. So you
Yeah,
have
dude, I got a
a
circumcision in 8 days from Momo, and my dick is prettier.
It took
Wait,
8
wait,
days.
wait.
Jesus Christ, man!
But so when you
No,
say
at 8 days old, Jews get circumcisions.
so you know
Okay,
it's
that's
prettier.
Okay. what?
Means it's comparative, which means you have a scale of pretty dicks. Right? Like you have a way of ranking dick
There's
cuteness.
it's on a spectrum.
Yeah, it's a dick cuteness scale that you just
Well,
have.
yeah, right. So,
All right,
so,
then, cool.
yeah.
Then yeah, hey,
Sure.
man, you rock with that. That's weird as fuck.
Someone on Twitter made a joke like that. They were like, "Is a boner just a transition?" Like some stupid joke like that, but like that's
Yo,
what
Brian,
it reminds me of.
I think you're like making some noise or something.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit.
Yeah, it's definitely Brian.
Building man. I'm muted.
Brian's like in his workshop right now. I bet.
No, I'm at a client's house
Wait, do you
working.
guys do these like
Oh.
hangouts often? Just
Well, it's not usually at this time because like people are working right now as we're talking.
Also, Owen's usually live now.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I need to go call Owen and wake his ass up.
Yeah, he used to run from 9 to 11.
Yeah, but he's
pretty consistently.
He is fucking.
Now he
asleep right
can't.
Probably hungover
he
as
doesn't
hell.
run nearly as consistent anymore.
I sent him a ton of super chats last night, and I don't think he saw any of them. He was like so far gone.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, and I don't like. It was hard for you guys to tell the way he had it set up.
It was hard to read at it.
He was doing it off his phone,
Yeah.
and it was about 10 feet away from us, so we all can get in a shot. Like, so he would have to like lean over and like that shit was impossible. That's why I was like, just hit me up on the Twitter thing and I'll read them because there's no way he can read that shit.
I got the biggest smile. I'm not even kidding, dude. My freaking face hurt, ears to ear smile when you started dropping the super chat or secret chat, and all the people in the comments, are like, "What is the secret chat?" And since we're in it, it was just like, shit eating grit, dude. I was so fucking happy. I'm like, everybody's jealous of this secret chat.
Yeah, I was like, nah, man, don't. They have a direct line to us. Like, don't.
That was good, man. Oh, it made me so happy, bro. That
We
was
got the
so fun.
intel.
Hey,
Yeah,
Owen,
right.
wake up. Eric, you should like shoot him a message. Tell him to join in on the bullshit. Do a
It'd be
fucking.
cool
Actually,
if
you know
Owen
what?
jumped on here.
I wouldn't add Owen to that. Only for my own selfish. It's really funny how you guys talk about Owen and knowing he's not in it, and it's hilarious to me. Like the idea of fandom is so beyond me because I don't think I'm good at comedy. Really, like I don't think like any of this is real. So the idea of like, there's people on this earth like that are nowhere near us right now. We're worlds apart. They're like, man, they just support the shit he says, and they're that invested in an idea. Like that's crazy to me. Like that's incredible.
So here's what it is for me, right? Because like for one, I don't actually listen to Owen's. I bought his special, but I'm not actually a huge comedy fan. I found him more for his philosophical conversations.
Yeah.
Right? But the reason that I actually like Owen and I pay attention to what he does, it's one, he's really good entertainer, and that's what I'm trying to do for a living. Two, he's built a community that is not necessarily about him. So while while it's like, get him in here, it's more like get him in here because he's one of the boys. And he's started the thing. But other than that, like I just.
But yeah, I get what you're doing, but for my own childish amusement, it's funny that we can be like, oh yeah, we're all here for a guy that's not here.
Actually, I kind of prefer it that way, actually. I'd rather see him on his streams.
Yeah, I think if he came in, it would be like a wet blanket. He literally could like make us such fanboys
Like we
that it
would
would
be giddy.
impress us, you know, on some level, you know.
Yeah, because you guys are gay.
I
You
admit
gotta
we'd be
talk
total
like the person
fangirls.
who doesn't think.
Well,
We're
then
all
I'm about
people
to
that
sit
does
for like
things.
6
I know
hours
really
and hear
good.
them debate who has a prettier penis because everyone has a scale
Hear you discussing.
too. Sorry, that's the funniest shit I've heard. Yeah, he had a pretty penis. Mine's
That is a
prettier.
pretty funny joke.
What? That's great. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do like live streams, and I don't know I don't know how to set up any of that super.
I'll send you a DM with like the step by steps for whatever you're wanting to do. It's super.
It's not hard. You only need like 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time, and
No, that's for monetization. For live streaming,
that's only monetization. What's a super chat level?
Monetization is just the 1,000 subs. So yeah, anybody who
I don't.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
my
say I
channel.
don't have a fucking 1,000 subs. You're right. I barely
No, but
posted
like
anything.
Eric, I promise you, if you do this, you'll have 1,000 followers in a week. Easy.
We'll get you in a week.
We won't even have to do anything, dude. You'll get that many followers in no time at all. I mean, guaranteed. And just do it for fun. If it turns into a little bit of income, what do you know, right?
Oh man, I don't care about that part. I would just want to do it just to hang out and talk.
Well, we can do writing sessions and stuff.
Yeah, like I wouldn't just talk some shit. Like
yeah, we're gonna help you write your jokes, man.
Yeah,
that's
like
what
a
we
lot
do.
of my time that I do for yeah, I would love to have people that I can just bounce shit off of, and a lot of the things I do far as like research and shit. Like I read a lot and it's like, hey, does anybody else see this shit? The fuck is this about?
Yeah.
It's so hard to have anybody have that conversation without somebody protesting or doing some shit.
Well,
like,
you got a really good sample here of people from all over the place, like all over the world in the Discord, like people up at all times of the day.
Yeah, and I think you guys are like reality. It's like, oh yeah, okay, sure, somebody can be racist. You think all of us are racist from everywhere? Like we got about 4,000 miles. Like,
we're racist. I hate running.
Dude, we have a lot more than 4,000 miles. We got all over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought it was just
dude, we have Kiwi in Australia. We have Dolev in Israel.
Wait.
Yeah.
Stop. Really quick. We have about 20 other countries across the world with about 100 bears spread outside of America.
My YouTube channel has like 20 different countries of viewers.
Are you serious?
And I only have 130 subscribers.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We're hard.
It's worldwide.
Wow, but so like even better. It's like, yeah, so you think everybody is either sick or what you're doing is fucked up.
Yeah. There's not like a lot of gray area. There's no real gray area with the bears. We either believe something or we don't, or there's something we don't understand yet. It's not.
Well, I was sold on we don't like fucking kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's never gonna bend. That's like a main staple of the bears. You don't fuck with the kids.
So I'm there with that. I'm more intrigued and scared of the fact that has to be a stand.
I know, that's the scary part. That's
the idea that you have a stance on pedophilia.
Well, it's like when you say it's like when you say I'm against racism. It's like, well, of course everyone's against racism.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
What? If you tell me, like, if anybody, like, if I walked into a school or anything right now, it's like, we don't tolerate pedophilia. I'd be like, oh my god, they're fucking kids.
Yeah, exactly.
My first, I was like, what? Who the fuck leads off like that? Like, yeah, I would assume you're not.
Hi, I'm your daughter's teacher. I'm not a pedophile.
And you'd be like, oh shit. Like, oh yeah, babe, we got to switch schools. This isn't gonna work out. Like, this is a problem. That's 100%. I'm like, no, that's. And honestly, I am probably on all kind of alert lists because I researched the shit out of that last night. I kept I just couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. Like I trust you guys, and I know it's true.
Because
Like I
it's
know
so
it's
heavy.
true. Like I'm not doubting you guys,
Dude.
but I still don't fucking believe it.
Dude, when I told you about it, I told you about it. It's not a road that everybody wants to go down. People
Exactly.
like
No, I get
they're
that.
not happy when they come back.
We got like a handful of bears that do it secretly on their own. Because
But seriously, but like right now, I'm talking to you about it, and I know it's real. But in my heart, I'm like, no fucking way. It's just,
well, you
it's
don't
just
want it to be
There's a
real.
disconnect.
Man,
My brain cannot be like, are you serious right now? Are you?
I can't look at it. Like I can't deal with that shit because it just puts me into a murderous fucking like.
Well, the only reason why sometimes I get caught in that rabbit hole is because I've caught 2 pedophiles with the FBI before doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I get back down through there. But it's fucking, that's pure shadow self, that shit.
Like, and honestly, like, and not to like humanize it or do anything, but like, so really, if you tell me you're not fucking the kids or you're not gonna do anything, why would it ever come up? Like,
Yeah,
you
why
just
do you
want
have to make that a part of who
you
you
just
are?
want you just want to associate, like, you just want me to know so I can be like, it's okay. Like, what are you getting out of saying like, nah, man, don't treat
No,
us like
it's
monsters?
normalization
It's
of
like, but
facts.
if you don't
It's
do anything
normalization.
about it, then why would it even come up?
Because
Like, I don't
it's about
understand.
normalization. So they start off with the whole like, look, this is what I am, but it's no big deal. I'm not touching the kids. This is something. It's my personal struggle. And then after people get used to the idea of like, this is just my personal struggle, but I don't touch the kids, then it's like, but you know, like, I won't sexually abuse a child, but I'll sex play with a child, right? And somebody's totally gonna take context, but
Yeah. Well,
right?
no, or they'll be
And then
like,
they'll be
yeah, I
like,
just got some
sex.
porn. I'm not like actually doing it though. Like,
Yeah, I'm not actually touching them. I'm just looking at the porn that's already made.
The Claw, he freaking babysits like little toddlers. And like he
What?
went in the back, yeah, and he went into the bathroom and jerked off, and he told a story in Salon magazine about it.
Yeah, and he goes, I won't sexually abuse a child, but I'll join in sex play.
He said that if it was legal, he would.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
talk about
yeah, and if it was legal, I would shoot him in the fucking face.
Right?
And actually, I'm
Right?
thinking about it, even though it's not legal. Like,
He's
fuck
a Salon.com
you.
writer. Salon.com. It's so
And that's
fucked up.
And it's just okay. Like, what?
No,
like, that's crazy to me. That's like, what? Like, I love hearing arguments and we talk about all of this shit. But wait, if there's certain things I'm like, dude, I'm not about to argue. Like, you want me to justify why you shouldn't fuck kids? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm never talking to you about this.
Never
It's
reason
crazy.
with the unreasonable. You'll never be able to reason
what
with
are you
pedophile.
talking about to me? Like, we can debate anything. I debate social. Like, tell me anything. Let's go. You want to talk about fucking, like, man, if you don't get the fuck out my face, I might actually hurt you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Like, no.
That's instinctual. If you walk up to someone, especially if it's in your instincts as a man, because, like, you provide and you protect, right? Like, you're supposed to be strong, but gentle and providing, but you're supposed to destroy anything that gets in the way of that.
Well, and if you've ever seen a child be happy about anything, like little kids, like when they're just truly happy, the most innocent shit in the world on a playground. If I saw you look sideways, I'd be like, bro, you gotta die. The fuck's wrong with you right now?
Right?
Did you see the way that Walter looks at Owen when they're playing the piano together in the one live stream?
And then, like, somebody was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna touch myself to like, I will murder you. The fuck is wrong with you?
Like that's what, like, I'm all for, like, people having, like, their own liberties and that, but, like, that's the one part where I have a problem,
you
though.
can die. Well,
like, that's the thing, when someone starts saying that, I don't care about their rights at that point.
Like, if you are okay with that, you think
I don't want
somebody
them
has
to be
other.
alive.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you think somebody else has good ideas.
It's like, oh no, I fuck kids, but also I'm like Elon Musk about everything. Like, no, like nobody is fucking brilliant, but they had the caveat that they like children. Like, you're a piece of shit through and through.
You'll never be a good person. You'll never be a human if you're ever like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are you got to throw out the whole person. Like, we're fucked. That's not
my whole thing is why the hell are you telling us this? Why are you telling us this?
like that's what I'm
It's
saying.
an
Like,
ulterior
and
motive.
I'm not even saying like I actually think that maybe it is a psychological issue, but the idea that you want to make a protest about how everybody should accept you, that's a different level. Like, holy shit, like dealing with your own demons and never talking about it's like, nah, man, I'm just kind of asexual, whatever. Good. Hold that silence. Like, the idea of you're like, nah, man, like, so what? I like your 6-year-old daughter, and you shouldn't feel a way about that. Are you serious? I don't have a kid, and I would punch you in the fucking mouth.
Oh, dude, the level of murder that if somebody said that, like, we're talking, they would never let me out.
Oh, and the thing is, though, because I would never say I'm sorry for it either.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I mean.
I would be really, I'd be really disappointed I only got one.
Yeah, well, like, exactly. Have fun ever getting parole, because you'd be like, no, fuck it, I'd kill him again. And they're like, oh, shit.
I mean, I already got it. Like, if you're a murderer already, it's like, look, it's already on my record. I might as well try to get some of these other fucks out of here. I'm
Take
down.
them off the place. Yeah. You're already down for the count. Take them down with you.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even feel bad. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, it was a case in Texas that actually made me fall in love with the Texas judicial system. It was a dad, had both of his children kidnapped. It was a
I know that.
girl. Yeah, and took him to California. The guy gets off on a technicality and starts releasing videos about how he was touching them and doing all of this shit, right? And he does a press conference about it. And this guy's daughter, who was kidnapped for a year, like, has a breakdown, basically. The guy shows up to the news conference, puts a revolver to the guy's head, pulls the trigger, puts it down, put his hands behind his head, and the cameras and shit are on him. And he goes, I'm not asking any of you to forgive me. I just hope the parents will understand. Right?
Yeah.
Got to a jury trial, and they were like,
everything.
not fucking guilty. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And I was like, amen. Like, are you serious right now? This guy.
Did you hear about that one guy in he had a celly? I don't know where it was, but he had a celly somewhere in the States, and the guy was talking about how I didn't rape this little girl and shit. And he's like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up. And the guy kept talking about it, trying to like reason it. And the guy took his shoelace out and strangled the dude.
Yo, Eric, was that the father who killed him, or was that just some random guy?
No, it was the father. The one.
Oh, good.
It was the father. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I heard.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that at all. Like.
Oh no, I have no problem with that.
Did you see the one where this one guy kidnapped like this one father's like really young son, and then like he found out that he abused his son when he had him, and like they were bringing him into like a courtroom or something, and he was at a payphone with a revolver, and like right as they walked by,
I saw that too. Yeah, and good.
Yeah.
Like,
I would do it. If that was my kid, I would do it.
If we have crimes of passion because, like, oh, I saw the secretary blowing my husband, and you can get off on that.
Then
I think fucked my kids. Man, fuck you. Fuck you forever. Fuck everything you love.
I think if you ruin the future of a kid's life doing some fucked up shit like that, you've given up your own life.
My only regret is that they always go for headshots, and that's way too quick. Shoot them, die slow. Like, I want you to die slow in this.
See, this is what I said. You guys said I was nuts.
There's certain things I'm like, nah, man.
Like an hour or a day alone in the room with the fucking guy or gal, because I mean it does happen that way too. And just,
I mean, those people are heroes.
There are no laws.
If you're a teacher that's hot and you're fucking your kids, you're fucking dope. I'm just kidding, but also kind of not.
That's the thing. It's not the same thing. If there's some,
it's not.
Oh, it's not.
You can violate a girl. You can develop a guy.
Yeah, no, like it was like, no, this guy was about it. Like, he drove over, and it's like, oh yeah, see, that's different to me. It's like, yeah, this kid drove over to his teachers and fucked her. Sure, I'm talking about like you're preying on kids that are like, oh yeah, I like slides. It's like, no, man, it's different.
I can't even comprehend it because kids are so innocent.
Well, and
I don't know. Whenever I see some like 15-year-old boy who has sex with his hot teacher, it's like, Go, boy! Like,
Yeah.
It's
come
like
on.
this guy's fucking cooler than me.
Yeah.
I do, but I don't, man. Because in a way, it still does mess the guy up psychologically.
I say like 17, almost 18. Like he's almost like an adult. Like
Well, but no, the thing is though, like I am a big proponent of there's an old Foucault actual principle, like you can't sign up for slavery, right? If you volunteer for something, even if it's to your own detriment, I'm not like I can't put that on somebody else. You're 15, you got enough fucking agency to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. You didn't think about the ramifications and the reason we have laws again. Like you just went with your dick. Hey man,
Dude, he's 15 and he has a penis. Come on.
I'm not gonna put that all on her though. Like it's that's kind of like, hey bro, you tried real hard to get this. No teacher that I've ever seen was just throwing it out. You put in work for that.
you can move out of your parents' house like legally. I'm pretty sure at like 15
yeah,
or
like
16.
hey, like you can get a job and you can drive. I'm not, but it's like, oh, I saw her at the playground and I did like, bro, die.
Yeah.
But I want to get like I wanted somebody to shoot you in the gut with like a 22.
Oh, that's like
conversation.
You're like
and I want to
stomach
have
has
a
a
conversation
spasm or
with
some
you
shit from that shit.
as you are bleeding out for the next 6 hours. I want
say
you
we
to
bring back-
explain everything to us. Like, oh no, I want to hear your justifications now.
Bring back medieval torture devices.
I like burning at
They're
the
not that
stake.
efficient.
I like burning at the stake. Public execution, burning at the stake. People would stop doing shit.
Yeah, but
I
I
like
don't
the
want to
coffin with
breathe
the
in that
spike.
kind of
I don't
gross.
give a shit.
I think the smoke from a pedophile would be too disgusting for me to breathe in. Like
Yeah,
I
you
would
wouldn't
jump
get a
in the
crowd for
fire
that.
and beat his ass. Like, I
pull
would
him
jump
out
in
of
the
his
fire,
dick,
burn him
beat
too,
him.
just to beat his ass. Like fuck that. That's crazy to me. And the fact that there's a petition, then I don't know if you saw, but I read whoever posted the no map thing, like about the what they wanted. I clicked on some of the followers. These guys are big, burly ass dudes. Like I was like, oh,
They're
100%
predators,
the reason
dude.
I don't want to go to like prison was a guy that looked like you. Like holy shit.
And they all love anime.
And they all love anime.
Hey, shut up! I love anime. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really love it to that extent. Like, there's a difference.
No, I've watched a bit of it, but I've never been.
Tentacles!
That shit is crazy. That shit, like, no, like, I don't understand. Like, where you're just like, I don't get what's happening here.
Well,
Like,
one thing that's really weird about pedophiles is they're really, really good with computers for the most part. And I think they go on the deep web all the time and they just see the most fucked up, depraved shit and they just become like monsters from it. I think that's
and
where.
you know what though? That probably justifies a lot of what they do. They'll be like, hey man, you should see what my friend's doing. You can. I'm not even touching them. Like it's like they probably see some shit and it's like, oh, you think
Well,
I'm bad?
when they network, they become more dangerous because the more corrupted ones start fucking corrupting the other ones
it's kind of
quicker.
like do you ever see like a true racist, like somebody that says some shit and be like, nah, man, I'm not that. You should see, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
I haven't seen a lot of racism in Canada, but I've seen it.
I mean,
You can't justify your own. You can't justify your own actions by the actions of somebody else because they're worse.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
That's crazy.
You can't be judged as an individual if you're fucking basing your actions off of others.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Right.
if you even enter in a conversation,
I'm with
knowing,
you
like,
guys.
if I said, like, if we're talking about some weird shit, like, oh, you like children and you already have a bunch of built-in defenses, what? Like, you should know you're fucked up. Like, if I get to tell you guys, it's like, hey, guys, I want you guys to know, like, I'm from Ohio and I was in the Marine Corps. But before you say anything, and I rattled off, like, 13 reasons why you shouldn't hate me for it, maybe my decision wasn't the best. Like, maybe you're doing something fucked up to where it's like, look, before you say anything, let me explain. That's weird.
Yeah.
You're giving cause versus right. So you're saying why you did it. That's still not an excuse. There's a difference between saying why you didn't and giving an excuse because the punishment should still be there. I don't care. You had PTSD. You killed this guy. You still killed the guy. I mean, you know what I mean?
It depends on what. No, I'm kind of like if you were like, yeah, I was having an episode and I saw this guy touch a little girl. Nah, man, not guilty. Shoot him, man. Shoot him in the face, man. You got it.
Yeah.
It's like you know when an adult has responsibility over a kid, like like at a camp, like a camping trip or some shit.
You know what? PTSD was a bad example. Let's say somebody was molested as a child and then molests a child. It's not an excuse.
Nah, man. No,
it's not.
Nah.
Because Jordan
And if
Peterson
anything, I
explains
think
it's not
worse.
generational.
I
Jordan
was like, it's
Peterson
worse
says
because you know exactly what you just did to this fucking kid.
Right.
Like,
You know what
now.
it will do to that kid.
Yeah, that's
it.
fuck you forever. Like there's certain things like I very rarely say like fuck you forever. Like there's nothing you could like that's not redeemable to me. Like
Well,
you could become a good person,
why,
whatever. I can't hang out with you though. Like I personally. Like
that's why I don't know if I believe that everyone is able to be redeemed. I don't think that every single person is able to be redeemed.
And maybe they are on a societal level, but me personally. Like I truly do believe like a lot of people, and I mean I have a bunch of family that has gone to prison or do something, you did something, whatever. That's fine. But it's like, oh no, man, I raped a bunch of kids, but we're cool now. I don't do that anymore. Like, I personally will never feel comfortable around you.
Yeah.
I personally
I could be okay with a murderer if like he killed someone and he turned himself around and like he had like this crazy extensive life afterwards where he tried to just do good for other people for the rest of his life. Like, I could understand someone like that and level with that person. But not
well, I mean, I can level with that just because, I mean, I'm a serial killer too, technically.
Well, it's not. I never see it as the same thing though. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, like it's not, but like at this, like I can be like, oh, I see how somebody could get driven to this.
No, you understand it. Yes, I get it.
Like I see the fallout of it. Like maybe, but like a kid, like nah, man. Like as Owen said, he goes, you know the barbaric countries that we make fun of for being shitholes? Touch a kid and everybody, like the most pussy guy in that society, be like, oh yeah, chop his fucking head off. And they keep it moving. He goes, they get that right and we don't.
Well, I get a lot of hate, like hate mail and stuff from people that hate my one video. It's called Wakanda is a shithole, and it's a clip of Owen, and he's just like ripping on it, and like I don't know. It went from, I think it was after that video that Owen saw where he like freaked out because he thought I was like bashing him all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was right after that. I got like 300 views on that randomly. So I got a bunch of like hate messages and stuff, like people calling me racist and an idiot, and I'm like, holy shit!
I got a bunch of shit from white people, which again I don't know how because I wasn't talking to them. But like I was like, hey, I just want to say, black people. Like, I love the movie. I went to the premiere. Fuck everybody. That shit was dope. I'm wearing my Black Panther shoes they gave me right now, actually. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, like
Black Panther's cool as shit, man.
It was a cool-ass movie designed by two Jews, so, like, I don't know why everybody's all hurt. But whatever.
No,
but, like,
actually,
it was a cool movie.
Didn't Ben Shapiro say he enjoyed it?
Yeah, like, shit was cool, right? And so,
yeah, it was cool. There was a couple stuff
it.
in there that they stuck in that sounded stupid, like when somebody said colonizer. But other than that, who cares?
Colonizer was funny.
I've been running with that, and just because I've been just shortening it to Nizer and using it interchangeably. Like, you Nizers are crazy, and I've just been saying like to white audiences, like I'm like Nizer, please. Like I've been saying crazy shit, and it amuses me because I'm childish.
That's funny.
You gotta meme that. That's perfect.
But like that was fun to me. But like the movie itself, like I was like, all right, if I was African right now, I would be so pissed at black people. It's like we've been telling you for generations, like, hey, you should come back. You should enjoy your culture. You should do this. They make one fictional movie about a country, and everybody's like, you know what's the shit? Africa. Like, nobody gave a fuck in January.
It's like when everyone was saying they would move to Canada if Trump won, and no one did.
Yeah, like it's like nobody gave a fuck about Africa. Now everybody owns dashiki shirts.
My personal
sit down.
Fucking like finally there's a black lead superhero, and it's like, but what the fuck happened to Blade?
Yeah.
First off, not just what happened. Like, if you've ever been to Marvel Studios, like their actual lot, there's a big statue to Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And Blade, because
giant
they were actually no, like seriously, they were filing for bankruptcy. Look it up. They were declaring bankruptcy because Marvel, like that's why they sold Spider-Man and everything else. Like, you know, it's like, why the fuck would you give away these rights? They were going under. And then Blade was their first movie, and it did so well it rebounded the company, and they started the film division, everything. It was like, not only that, a black superhero movie saved them.
Not only not only was Blade, there was Spawn. Fucking Spawn.
Spawn is my favorite.
I want them to redo Spawn so fucking bad.
Okay, Eric, have you ever seen Spawn, the animated series?
Yes,
it's so
fantastic.
So
I want him to do it, but I want him to do it if I become famous, because I want to play it.
Yes, please. Like
that would be my dream. Like
Spawn?
How Ryan Reynolds was designed to play Deadpool, because that's his real personality.
Here's what we'll do.
Spawn, like yes.
I've got it all mapped out. Okay, so all the artistic bears are very slowly coming together and like getting to know each other. We'll start up a fucking like entertainment industry, like company together, and then fucking.
I volunteer to be the Jewish executive.
Shaggy's gonna
count the money.
We need one. We need one. Like, yeah, it's not a real business.
I'm
not taking you serious.
If there's not at least one Jew, we can't start.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a basketball team and you don't have a black person, I'm looking at you crazy. If you have a financial department and you ain't got at least one Jew, fuck you, bro.
We'll just start a big fucking entertainment company. Start making movies of our own. Fuck it. I'm tired of like.
What? No, like Owen was serious.
We're all bitching about it, so let's do some of our own shit.
Owen
guys,
was like, if
I
we
follow.
can find a way to crowdsource, we can do a like. I told him we should do Have you guys seen it on Netflix? It's called The Stand-Ups.
No, I haven't.
Two of my friends did it. It's so it's 6 comics basically, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it ended up being like a feature-length film in time-wise, but they all did 30-minute sets.
Nice.
But they were all like, hey, this is just people coming out and they're doing comedy, left, right, like everybody's out just doing shit. And they were pussies about it because I mean they had to do it for Netflix. But it's like, Owen, if we can crowdfund that, but half of the funding, I'd be like, all the people that really fuck with us, let's do it a central location, fly people in, and be like, this was a real life comedy show that we did just because we enjoy this shit.
How much do you think that cost for that kind of production that they did?
Probably like $5,000 they spent, I think.
$5,000? That's chump change.
Yeah, you can get like, I understand, like you can get a venue and stuff. It'd be more like the booking people play, but like honestly, that's not hard to do. No. The hardest thing that we do needs a mic. It's not. You could do it any building. Like if you bring the people and stuff. But like I would love to do hey, this is just Owen, some of his friends. This is we're like say what you want to say about him. This is us being real. We can make a weekend out of it and be like, hey, we're gonna do a show here and then we're gonna do a bar crawl, kick it, like. That's what we do. Like, just get a venue for a day. I'm like, no, man, we had a barbecue and we did it. And then we did a show. We record it, put it online. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, whatever. Like, that's just, like, that would be my dream. I was like, dude, we can all do 30 minutes right now and just go do some shit. Or like, we all do, like, I think that'd be fun as fuck. Because the way clubs are set up, you have somebody do 10 minutes, somebody do 20. Owen does like an hour and 20, which usually turns into 2 hours because he's been drinking. But like it's like like Owen spends a lot of his set talking to us, and it's like we all could have just did longer sets. Owen, you just wanted to bring he's trying to curb their system.
Well, there's this one artist I know. His name's Immortal Technique, and he gave this one album.
Immortal Technique.
Yeah, you know the Martyr. He gave the Martyr away for free. He's like, burn this for every motherfucker you know.
Yeah,
and that was the genius plan.
And he kicks knowledge, and he's like, hey. Money will come if you really believe in what we do. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Like, we're here. Like, honestly, I like making people happy. If my stupid ass jokes can make you forget that your electric bill was a bitch this month, or your mother annoys you or some shit, like,
if you can literally take people away from all the bad shit.
Like, I don't man. Let's just kick it. Let's not think I'm sorry. If you like any politician, you're a dipshit. They're all dumb. They're all
they are all
crazy.
dumb.
The favorite thing about playing music is being that background. Like I'm going off what you're saying, making people happy. Just being that background, part of the ambience of the fucking, great night they're having. That's the kind of thing that I fucking love.
Yeah.
My favorite things are the ones where I don't even fucking say my name. I'm just showing up getting.
And that's like, I feel like if we did that, and I pitched it to Owen, I think he was too drunk, but I was like, dude, if we could find a place and just random, like, nah, man, we're doing it. He was like, yeah, we could do it in New York. I was like, man, fuck New York. I'm never going there. Fuck Lake Sarah. Nah. They treated you like that. Like, I don't trust any of them.
Yeah, because they're gonna like pander to you like crazy, and it's gonna be
and I hate
horrible.
that shit.
You're not gonna be able to handle it.
To
It's gonna feel like you're in like Get Out or some shit.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think
down.
people realize how, like, everybody that hated that movie without watching it, I was like, nah, you know why you hate it, because you know how real that is.
It is real.
Anybody who has lived
movie.
in the South, it was like, oh yeah, everybody, like, I'm from up north. Everybody praises like, oh yeah, we're not racist like the South. I was like, you know, the South actually had to deal with black people, right? Like the South, like if you live anywhere down south that's an urban place, there aren't really black neighborhoods. Like, there's poor neighborhoods, sure, and you could be like this, but like, there's not a rich neighborhood and be like, oh, you won't see anybody black here or middle class.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't exist. Up north, we're still segregated as fuck. Go to Chicago, go to my hometown of Cleveland, everywhere in Indiana, like it's real life. Like, if like Cleveland, when I grew up, I didn't meet my first real white person in person until I was 11.
Wow.
Think about that. Like, and I'm in a major U.S. city that wasn't racist and that never did any. I didn't see one. Like, I knew the president was Clinton, and I knew, like, I've seen shit on TV, but I had never seen one in person.
I've almost seen every single nationality before I was 12. Like, almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but the idea of that, and I was like, oh yeah, I can tell that, and people will be like, no fucking way. And then, like, people are like, yeah, if you're living in Boston, you're like, yeah, I still haven't seen one. Like, you still haven't. Or, like, and when I say I haven't seen one, I meant, like, had, like, how we're talking right now, I never had a real interaction. Like, of course, I might have seen a cop when we go somewhere, or you might see somebody, but you never had a conversation. I never said hi. I never shook a hand. Like, a real life interaction of any sort. And it's like, yeah, that exists. I've never met anybody in the South that can say that. It's like, nah, man, they had to deal with their shit. like, when it's written on a wall and it's like, nah, man, we just gotta deal with this. Like, there's nothing, there's no getting around it.
And people always rip on America, but Canada was still super racist.
So bad.
Yeah.
Man, like,
residential schools.
And here's the shitty thing. Like, this is why I'm really starting to not trust the government. It's like, I didn't really hear about this shit until after high school.
Yeah. Well, I learned from my dad that the World Monetary, or what is it called, the International Monetary Fund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IMF, yeah.
I think they take every citizen of each country and they value them based on their gender and other factors. And men are usually worth about 6 million, and women are worth about 7 million. And my dad told me,
and they do it race and everything else too.
My dad told me to look up my birth certificate, and around the border of it, it says this is not legal tender. Why is that on a birth certificate? Why would someone try to sell a birth certificate? What? Like, why is that there?
Yeah.
Am I just cattle?
Hold on.
No, they're fucked.
What the fuck?
Is it on your birth certificate? It's on mine. I asked Amethyst if she had it on her American one. I don't know.
Oh, no, we don't. But even though I laugh because I always make all these race jokes, and I was like, I make them because I try to break the tension. Like, all of my jokes, you honestly, and Owen is the only one who's ever caught on to it in real time. I always say something crazy pointed, but if you get to the punchline, you'll be like, actually, I have no idea how he feels about that.
Well, because Owen zones right in on that. He doesn't.
No, I mean, like, because I'll be like, oh, man, you know what's crazy about white people? Everything. And then I'll do a justification as to white people are good. Like, if I come out with something, I'll say something and then make you go, wait, what? Like, the whole Black Lives Matter. It's like, man, fuck Black Lives Matter. Why? Yeah. Because bitches want to keep the baby. Like, that has nothing to do with a race joke.
Well, I was
sounds like it.
Like, when Owen did that whole thing where, like, if a black dude raped this one woman, and then if the woman called him a nigger, she's racist. Like, that was a serious argument that a whole bunch of leftists were throwing hate at me for, and I was fighting them for like a day.
The turn to that?
Yeah.
When he goes, I never said she was white.
Yeah, I never said she was white. What if she was black? And then
it was like,
and then no one could handle that.
And it's like, because you.
They started correcting my grammar. I'm like, I've been up for 2 days. Go fuck yourself. This isn't a minds.com
I
post.
was like, wait, this was a semantic argument now. I thought this wasn't a.
Yeah.
If it was a woman, you didn't even say if it was a woman, guys. Seriously.
I mean,
Check out the
black
tweet.
people.
He does
Yeah,
not
but
say
like-
if it's a man or a
I
woman.
thought you said woman. I just assumed.
No,
that.
no.
Yeah, but we're not like queers. Calm down. He was still black. Chill.
Hey, men get raped too. Okay, men get raped too.
Sorry, I think that like I'm really, really amused by the idea of somebody having something like actually wrong, like you're hardcore sexist, you're a hardcore something, right?
Yeah.
But then you're something else. Like you'd be like, oh, but I really don't like them. Like, come on. Like, can you imagine being like a pedophile, but you're a racist?
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
oh no, like,
can you
my God,
believe
I
that
cannot
guy?
Wait to go fuck this little kid. Oh my God, he's Mexican, gross. You're like, wait, what?
Can you believe that? Yeah, like a pedophile's like, can you believe that idiot believes in God? Like,
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, this the idea of a pedophile having this really judgmental take on anything.
having any
is hilarious to me.
soapbox. Yeah.
Like, it's hilarious to me. It's like, yeah,
That's a
okay.
good premise for a joke, like
It's like,
a
yeah,
condescending
no.
pedophile.
Like, don't get me wrong. I fuck kids, but we gotta really watch these black guys. Wait, what? And it would be a good joke premise if that shit wasn't real. Half of the news and everything else, apparently.
Okay, I have a,
telling me
That
this.
almost
I have
makes it a better joke premise because like it's actually calling attention to shit.
Yeah, it's, like,
Listen,
it's too real.
there's
People
a
don't
one
like to
bear.
laugh at things that are too real.
Yeah, there's this one bear, Disenchanted Bear. He wanted to try a premise joke for you, and like a premise to a joke for you, and it's like basically like retard strength in like a retarded X-Men. So like the Xavier school has a special ed class of like mutants.
But they're way too powerful.
Yeah, and they can't control it, right?
And they care about like chocolate milk. Fuck the Brotherhood and Magneto. Where's my train, motherfucker?
Like, what if there was an Xavier type one and he's just fucking blowing up people's heads and shit?
Oh my God, that's awesome. Like, just like, oh wait, and he just asks questions that don't make any goddamn sense. Like, you don't like blue? And it's like, what? Kills him. Like, what the fuck?
You'd have a retarded Nightcrawler just like teleporting into places and getting stuck.
Yo, I think Dolev's about to be in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, he got cut out for a second. He'll be back.
Dollface, join us.
That's a brilliant premise. That's really
Is
good.
it? You like it?
That's
Okay, I'll
really
tell him
good.
that it's good.
That's
like me and him
fire.
brainstormed on it. It's like half and half.
That's fucking fire.
He told me the retarded strength, and I was like, what if they were like X-Men?
That is fucking brilliant. Like, that's really good.
Does anybody hear a background noise? Anybody making background noise? Because somebody in the chat just told me they're getting background noise.
Well, it might be a bit of me because my mic's kind of shit, so I'll mute myself when I'm not talking.
All right.
Yeah, whatever, pussies. I enjoyed it. Soothing
I
static.
like the way it buzzed.
It's white noise. People use that to fall asleep.
First off, it's Caucasian American noise. Fuck you.
By the way, I want to dissect that. What the hell is Caucasian? What the hell is Caucasian?
It's the politically correct term for white devil. They don't want
No, I understand. But okay, the Caucasus Mountains are in Russia, right?
Yeah, you're all Russian.
You think that the Nordic people are anywhere around there?
Yeah, they're all Russian. Yeah, I'm down.
Well, maybe they came from Africa. Maybe they came from Africa. They hid in Russia as like these like crazy subspecies monkey
And that's
something.
why they rigged our election. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Russia's got the shit going. Yeah.
Here's what I've always found funny. So we talk about white privilege, right?
Yeah.
You go with like all the fucking different countries. At some point, they've all been at war with each other. They've all owned slaves with each other, and they're all genetically diverse.
Yeah. I mean, but you guys did it better, so fuck you. What do you? I don't get the confusion. But like white people did it better. Fuck you. Like every tropical location or any place that you're like, that's the shit. White people colonized it, and you're like, oh yeah, fuck them. That was a good move. Like what? Like, do you not know what haters are? Like literally, yeah. Like if black people were in the position of white people, I'd be like, yeah, I get why you guys hate us, but also I don't give a shit. We won.
You want to be able to go to the tropical. You know what? There's cool shit up in the snow.
Yeah.
Well, that's why reparations don't work, because it just keeps going back and doesn't end.
I'm not gonna say that because I might be able to get some shit, but let's see if it works out first. Like, so
yeah. I'm not gonna take anything from you, bud.
Let's see how it goes. Just
play it out.
Then yeah, but if not, then yeah, I think it's stupid. But
if it's not a good investment, you know.
Yeah, reparations are terrible. Wait, are you giving me $3 million? Never mind, reparations are amazing.
Oh, dude, you know how many reparations shirts? Well, first of all, that's why I think Dave Chappelle is a fucking comedy god. Did you ever watch Chappelle show the skit where they did reparations? Anybody see that? The Chappelle show is one of the greatest. I think it's the greatest comedy show ever made.
I agree.
Tron became the richest man in the world.
Fucking hilarious. But he did it was black people get reparations, right? And I think everybody just become millionaires. And they're like, for some reason, the price of fried chicken is $600 a bucket. And like, of like how bad it would fuck up the economy and how black people became assholes trolling white people. Like it was a white reporter there trying to like interview somebody, and this black lady just goes, "Everybody, hide your money. It's poor people around." Ew. Like they're just talking so much shit, and they're like the highest stock in America right now is Sprint. And everybody was like, what? And it was like, oh yeah, 2 million delinquent phone bills got paid all at once.
And dude,
like I was like, that's legitimately fucking hilarious. That's really
genius,
fucking
man.
funny.
Have you ever seen his Fear Factor one where
yes, Tyrone, man.
Yeah, it's Tyrone. That one's so funny. He gets his girl to come up and eat like intestines with him and shit. He's like, hey man, you got like
pretend it's mine. I'm not gonna lie to you, Joe Rogan. This ain't the first time I've tasted penis. You eat a lot of them in my line of work. That shit is like, but it's just like Chappelle. I really think that with our culture right now, I'm scared, and I only tell you guys I really don't think I'm a comic. I get to do this.
Dude, you're funny.
You're funny.
Like, I think real life, I'm scared that like Dave Chappelle, so his writing partner is Neil Brennan, right? Neil Brennan apparently is friends with Owen, but like that's a hero, man. That guy's fucking hilarious. Go watch his special 3 Mics. He's fucking brilliant. I was like, all right, if Dave wasn't attached to that show, he wrote more than half of that show.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to do any of those jokes. It had to be fed through Dave for them not to protest. And I was like, that shit was hilarious regardless. Like, does it change because you know who wrote it? Like, what? That's crazy. It's fucking insane. I was like, you know how many brilliant people we probably know that don't have a funny black friend to just go through their jokes with them? Like, I mean, like maybe George Carlin 2.0 exists right the fuck now, but he said the word bitch at the wrong time, and now he can't do. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's so disappointing. I was like, man, they bring so much. Like, Carlin was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I liked when Owen broke down Carlin and that, and he was showing like how the difference between Pryor and Carlin, and he's like
Lenny Bruce and Carlin. Lenny Bruce.
That's it. Yeah. And he was like running himself into the ground, and this is why I'm backing away from this for a little bit. But I don't change. Like he says, I'm not changing my ideas and what I believe about.
Oh yeah, I'm not cowering to you. It's just, it's not worth doing a fight that if you're not like for what? Like he's fighting for fighting's sake. It's like he found a way because of you guys to be happy and make a living and do what he does, and he doesn't even have to associate with the dumb shit. It's like, oh, like you guys want to be pissed? Fine, be pissed. I'm just gonna be over here with the people I like.
He calls out airs all the time. It's awesome. Well, it's like, hey man, you need to fuck off today. You're being annoying and shit. Like it's not a cult. Like we're all individuals.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Remember when we said you wouldn't go to a daycare and the person was like, "I'm not a pedophile." I think you're a cult. Like, dude, we're not a cult. Oh shit.
I promise you, dude, we're not a cult.
It's a little cult.
It's totally a cult. You guys are all in denial.
It's a benevolent cult.
I am not. I've been saying it's a cult forever.
That it's a cult. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, whatever.
Like, the only
we're not
people
gonna
that
go
know
Heaven's
it's a
Gate.
cult. I'm just saying, like, the only people that know it's a cult are in the fucking cult. Nobody else really even knows. So who
So
cares?
it's like Scientology, I guess.
I mean, like, it's not a shitty cult. This one's better run. Granted, they
Yeah.
got better financing than us, but
Well, they got
their
like
jokes
their
aren't as
team.
good.
Financing.
Yeah,
But I mean, like,
it's shitty business.
but their jokes aren't as good.
No, I don't.
There's
Yeah, I've seen some Joe Rogan podcasts about Scientology. Like, what's that one lady that was in King of Queens?
Leia Remini. Remini.
That's some crazy stuff.
No, he's got to be careful with that shit.
Yeah, he does. He's had a lot of people on there.
It's funny because, so I tell you guys, like, I was recon. Like, I know, like, good friends of mine are SEALs, and I give them shit because I always call them the sea lions and say they're pussies. Because, I mean, the Marine Force reconnaissance is better. It is. But, like,
you were Force Recon?
Yeah. Force
Damn,
recon
bro.
officer. Yeah, man. Recon, what's up? Hoorah. But, like,
Hoorah.
I give people shit and we do all this. I have friends that when they get out, you get hired on to go Blackwater, you get blah, blah, blah. They got hired on by the Church of Scientology. And I'm like, you only have a limited skill set. What the fuck did they have you doing? They're like, man, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, those motherfuckers are serious.
Well, they gather dirt on their members, so the members can't ever leave, or else they destroy their own lives.
Well, they also have people that are just like actual assassins. Like, and I'm not saying they're doing anything with it.
Well, that hotel where
they
owned a hotel where all these people were like dying at and shit, and
yeah, well, I mean, like
drowning
if
in
you
bathtubs.
know, like right now, I was like, nah, man, nobody's killing anybody, and that was true. But you know, I hang out with a bunch of serial killers that would be willing to do it.
Yeah,
you
fuck that.
like that's a line of intimidation of like, oh, okay. like, I'm sorry, but like these guys, I'm like, oh no, they were good guys, but like I've met people that are patriots because of what they've done, but I was like, oh, I would never talk to you in the real world because you're touched, like you are a little.
Hello.
Hey, here we go.
I was just talking about you.
It's Dollface.
Yeah, I was just talking about you like recently, and by recently, like an hour ago.
Yeah, did
you have to find me a good Jewish woman. That's your job, so I can make it great.
I told her I'd trade her a goat, and she didn't go for it.
Yeah, I want to make.
I said
I want to make a Lenny Kravitz.
All right, 2 pygmy goats. Yeah, I could do that.
You want to make? Yeah. Well, I don't know, Lenny Kravitz or Drake.
I mean, either one. Both are pretty cool right now. I just don't want the whole Canada shit though. So maybe Lenny.
Drake minus Canada.
Yeah. Which I guess would just make him a regular nigga, but whatever. Like, I'm down with it. Like, I support it. But yeah, no, I've been in Israel and that shit was dope. I fell in love with a chick who was a fighter pilot, and I don't think I actually spoke to her at all, but I worship her. To this day, I'm like, that was the most bad. I was like, holy shit.
Whereabouts have you been?
I was in Tel Aviv doing dumb shit. We were there just before we flew back to Kandahar.
When was this?
How
long ago? 2010. Okay.
Yeah, I was actually on the when John McCain went to Syria like a dipshit, and he was taking pictures with all the terrorists in fucking Syria, but we went to Tel Aviv first.
Wasn't there like I think Blur was supposed to perform in Israel, and they decided to go to Syria instead as well.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Yeah, he said, Israel are conquerors, so I'm gonna go to Syria.
Like, what the fuck
good
are you
idea.
talking about?
Yeah, good
like,
idea.
One, you're doing this for money. They don't have money. Two, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. So they had a performance over there. I was like, well, Blur is dead to me.
Yeah, like no, like honestly, I actually got in trouble at one of the USO shows because I did it, and of course I do them because I'm a vet and I love it. But I said that we should stop. Like any artist or any like reporter or anything, we're gonna give you some advice. If you don't follow it, I'm not risking one of my guys to come get you.
Yeah.
I told you not to go left. Why is it now we're getting shot at because you were like, I did it for the story? No, man, you want to go talk to the Syrians? Have at it, bruh.
Yeah.
Like,
Good luck.
I'm not doing that shit. They're gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
They don't like you.
They
Fucking
really
idiots.
don't. I mean, there was this kid. I don't know if he was like mentally challenged or what, but he walked through the border and they told him not to, and he crossed the border into Gaza and then he disappeared. I can't remember how long ago it was. Could have been 2010. So,
Yeah, but like shit like that, I'm like, yeah, man, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know
So-
it sounds crazy, but you signed up for that one. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
gonna get shot at. Like, I'm here for the country. I'm not here for the CNN reporter who wanted to get too close. Which
I mean,
I've lost a really good friends because they would embed reporters with us when we did like regular infantry checks,
Mhm.
and they would try to run past the front line. Literally, we're like, oh, we need a better angle.
I've seen
like,
it. I've seen it on
it's like,
on TV,
yes.
not.
But I'm just saying, but it's like you can't be serious right now. Like, what the fuck?
They
And,
do that a lot. They're idiots.
Luckily, anytime I was in command, I briefed all of our reporters, and I was like, "Hey, I just want you to know this: when the bullets are flying, it's really hard to tell where they come from. So if
Mhm.
I think you're about to get captured, and I know I'm gonna have to come get you, I'll just shoot you myself. Like, I'm just gonna plug you, and we'll be done with it." Like,
That's a good idea. It's going to save a lot of
because
time and a
the
lot of
idea
effort.
that some mom is gonna lose her kid because you wanted a story. How bad did you want the story? You got
Yeah.
it. You can do it. I'm just not coming for you. That's
Did you,
crazy.
did you hear about
Absolutely
the
insane.
well, I'm not even sure if it was a reporter, like an Italian guy, and he was saying how much he was against Israel, against the Jews, and blah blah blah. And then he said, "Oh, I'm going to go to Gaza and support Hamas." So he went in, and Hamas literally kidnapped him, right? He did a lot
Yeah.
of like aid for them and singing for them and whatever. And then he was what he was captured and then killed on camera.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
a
that's what
fucking-
happens.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about that? I can't remember his name. I can Google
And,
it.
and you know what though? And this is gonna
Huh? What was his
sound
name? Paolo Wenko? No. Okay, my husband's just
That's
being
gonna-
funny.
that is gonna sound really insensitive, but good on Hamas. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking.
every once in a while they get something right. Like, I'm not mad at them for that one.
But you know what's there's a joke about it saying how the Palestinians or like Hamas when they'll capture you, they're first gonna go and kill the lefties because they betrayed their own people. That's one of the
That's like I don't understand actually how people in the United States who never left the country have such strong opinions about any of it.
right. I mean, I
Shut
can
the
understand
fuck
if you have no opinion, that's fine. But when you make it like make up your mind on some,
But it's
like
like you've never seen it, you've never been like, all right, like
Yeah.
go to the Middle East and then talk to me about your foreign policy ideals. Like, go
Yeah.
see how this shit isn't like you think.
Yeah, right.
I agree.
Right. I've been to Israel multiple times. I don't understand how people who have never been to Israel can say like something like that. Like this woman that I don't know if you guys saw that Abby Martin woman who was on Rogan and said that the Gazans are like getting killed by the Jews or the Israelis. She didn't say the Jews. You know what she meant though. And
Yeah.
they don't know anything. It's so stupid.
I mean, that's usually who likes to talk a lot.
In
2008.
in high
Okay, so
school,
my husband said it was a Vittorio what? Vittoria Origoni, and that was in 2008. 36 years old, and he was killed by Hamas, right? On
Wait, his name was what?
Al Qaeda. Vittorio
His
what?
name was
I don't know.
Victorio? Yeah, you should have died. That's stupid. Fuck name that. Yeah, we didn't need that in the world. That's crazy.
Vittorio
Fuck, it was like
Origoni.
it's a grown ass man walking around. It's like, yeah, hi, I'm
Origoni.
Victorio. Yeah, I would have shot him. That's not.
Hi, my
Vittorio.
name's Timmy.
Yeah, like I'm sorry. Yeah, you deserve
Hey.
that one, bro.
Quick question: is anybody's mic like making a set of clicks?
That could be mine.
CIA, bro.
Shia,
That's not you, Dolev. It's definitely not you, Dolev, because you just came.
Shia, that's you, man.
That is me?
It is.
Yeah, it might be.
I was going to tell you, but I didn't want to interrupt Dolev and Eric.
You can tell me. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, if you let that mic click fucking again, we're selling you to Hamas. All right, they got a good.
You probably make a
rate
good
right
penny
now.
off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like 3 pennies. He's not worth that much. But I'll take it. Whatever. We can get that comedy special funded by Hamas, just selling off bears.
Hey, they'll fund a lot of shit.
Bad for you, the bad for you.
Apparently they sell Canadians, or they're not. They try to prevent against it.
No one
on their birth certificates. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. I've been reading into it, but something to do with the International Monetary Fund, and they basically have a set of value for every citizen of countries, and men are usually around $6 million, and women are over $7 million.
What, Hamas?
What?
No, they
who
just meant
doesn't?
in general.
Oh.
Apparently, just on the open market.
Yeah,
that's
because every human has a value to them because they can produce tax revenue and they can work in factories, and there's a value to a workforce, So that's how that's what I think a part of the movement in the 60s to get women working like crazy was to get more tax revenue too, to fund things, because you double your tax revenue, right? So they could have been doing something good, but at the same time wanting to just get money from it, capitalizing.
That makes sense for most things. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. Fuck it, I'm all about it. I mean, unless we get the reparations thing, I'm telling you, I think it's a common sense thing. But if we get it, I'm getting off of your team in a heartbeat. The second they start writing black people checks, I don't know any of you white fucks. I am down. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm not white, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna sell out and start doing the fucking Carlton dance. Happy as shit.
You think I could get some? I can tan more.
Oh yeah, that's fair. But I think if you tan more, they would just try to deport you. You'd be one of the DACA kids somehow.
This Arab person, just get him out.
You have to be this dark to ride.
It's gonna be a child, like a
very
color
specific
child.
type of pedophile, but sure. Jesus, I'm sorry. I just keep looking down at the video chat and I just see him jamming away on his guitar.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious. It's
and it's just really funny.
He's a character.
It's a funny idea. It's I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna sell people to Hamas, and he's just singing songs and shit.
Yeah, he's just jamming up. It's
well, I mean, normally I play music on this, so
what you should do is when you're doing that, you should be singing what we're talking about.
I was kind of. Can I play you my new one?
Yeah, go on.
I mean, is it good?
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
I'm all right, but I feel free to just absolutely criticize the shit out of it, make me feel really shitty about it.
Oh, I was gonna be no matter what. I'm an asshole. Did you miss the comic thing? No, I'm just kidding. All right, jam out.
Will somebody please just come and lend me a hand? 'Cause I'm so tired. I'm so tired. This world is trying to twist my soul, to make my spirit bend. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My neighbor seems to have all the wealth, while I can't put food on my shelf, and I'm so tired. Oh, why should we have more? They tell us we're all created equal, while we starve as and live like kings. I live my days with stress and rags, while they're adorned in diamond rings. Ooh, I have an angel on my shoulder, and she's whispering softly in my ear. Look all around you at the suffering that you're blind to, the privilege that you haven't learned. Give me a little of what you have, and I'll spread it all around, so that the lowest among us all won't be lost upon the ground. Don't try to rise above anyone. Remember Chris and the burning sun. And any success that you achieve will only be attained by theft and greed. One day the world will be a utopia. Deviates will replace or retrain. We'll rewrite the story of history. Try to think differently. Peace is found in ideology, and diversity of thought is a danger to us all. And those of you who dare to dream will crush that spirit if we need to. Leave what's left of your body to the wolves. Let's bring up lyrics.
It's just too fucking Canadian.
I love it. It's great.
That's amazing.
Like, I can hear
You'll always hear the Canadian. You can't unhear the Canadian.
It's so Canadian. Like, I say that, and Canadians run music right now.
I have a devil on my shoulder. He's whispering softly in my ear. It's a wild world out there, and I'm the only one who cares that there are predators everywhere you turn. There's a shadow on the horizon. Someone's eye alight as he sets his gaze. Oh no, I hold dear. He whispers, give to me all that you treasure, and you'll never again live without me. He promises salvation from a wretched temptations and illusions of grandeur. You know that you are oppressed and fail with how you will surely fail, for I alone can save your soul. Give me everything you earn, and their enemies will burn. We'll take them and their families while they sleep. I am your father. This is your motherland. You must never question or disobey. Do you understand? And any opposition is an enemy of the people. We'll tear them from their homes and we'll tear down their steeples. There's no God here, I promise you. Faith has died, and the blood of your good Lord cannot be washed away in the tide. I'm your savior now, your judge, your jury and executioner. Your fate is mine to command. Now and forever the world will be a utopia, where we're all the same, and anything that deviates will destroy. We'll rewrite the story of history, so that the world will never know how it was we came to be the monsters we became. Don't try to think differently. Peace is found in ideology, and diversity of thought must be crushed at any cost. And those of you who dare to dream will crush that spirit. You will see it until there's nothing left. I am a wolf. All right. Thank you for indulging myself.
That's fantastic.
So are you like in cross Canadian ragweed, or is that separate? Like you guys just have one band, right?
Yeah, just the whole country. It just
one band.
Started with the hip, and then we just all just kind of attached
country kind of loosely here. Let's calm down.
It's more like a big province with little provinces.
Yeah, you guys are just white Palestine. Like, sure, you say you're like, come on, you know where you are.
Let's be honest. Man, Kyle, aren't you opening for the show out in BC?
Am I opening? No.
No, like, aren't you doing like a song for like Owen or something? I thought you were supposed to do that.
I sent him it. I don't know if it ever got played at the show, or he said he was going to play.
I thought you were gonna actually play live sometime for him.
I don't know.
That's a good idea. I didn't even know. I didn't even think of that.
I swear to God, I thought that you guys were flowing that idea forever. That's why I never brought it up.
I was never talked to about that. But like, maybe, I don't know.
That would be awesome. Because I want to go to that show. That'd be the first time I ever went to see Owen.
I've mentioned working a couple times with Owen. He doesn't seem too particularly interested, but fair enough. We're different fields of entertainment, so.
Well, yeah, I get that.
I don't think
it's that
Owen at all.
What?
I think he would do it.
Like I'm just saying, like, so Owen likes to get on here and we talk about all of the like bits we're gonna do and all the videos we're gonna do and sketches and shit. That PTS daycare shit. We wrote that the night we met.
Yeah.
We'll never actually film like Owen is not like the idea of saying like, oh no, we're gonna work like fuck no. Owen doesn't know shows unless they're made for him and he shows up and then you happen to be jamming. Like the idea of him planning something creatively is like, oh, you don't know him at all. Like that shit'll never happen. Like that's just.
So we gotta get Owen when he's.
No, I mean, like it's just Owen. Like it is not even like when he says it, he would love to do it and he's down. He just has no concept of artistic planning. Like it's just,
how to get it done. So basically, you need to push him and do it yourself.
No, I mean like basically like you're gonna have to show up to a show with a guitar. And I'm like, oh shit, dude, yeah, come jam. And that's 100% like.
All right, so I know what I'm doing. June 8th.
Yeah, just like come with the keyboard and the guitar and be like, hey.
No, I mean like that's 100% how he gets down. Like if I was like, Owen, let's go write a song. But if I just showed up at his hotel right now, I was like, hey, bro, we're about to write a song. He'd be like, fuck yeah.
I'm going to be there June 8th. I'm going to be there. That's going to be awesome.
Where's he going?
Meet me in Kamloops like the night before.
Yeah,
I'm setting up a show down there.
Wait, for the show June 8th?
I guess Owen's got a show out there.
Yeah, where is it?
Vancouver. Yuck Yucks.
Oh, Yuck Yucks. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy.
Yuck Yucks.
Yuck Yucks is awesome. It's so Canadian,
silly
but it's awesome.
fucks. Holy shit. I love that you guys just, oh god, you're so fucking Canadian. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yuck Yucks, man.
There's nothing
Heck yeah, ain't it?
That's like a known comedy place in Canada.
But you said it like 6 times back and forth, like you're like.
I know Yuck Yucks. Yeah, you know Yuck Yucks. Yeah. You're not my friend, Yuck Yucks.
Like,
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Silly you said. You're a grown ass man. You guys are like Yuck Yucks. Yuck Yucks.
Canada is a silly place, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Like what the fuck?
We'll go for some Hortons and then we'll go to Yuck Yucks.
Yeah, man. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's like the South, but cold here.
We gotta have this weird like mood about us because it's so fucking cold half the time.
Yeah, hey, come spend one winter in Canada.
No.
Entire winter.
No, thank you.
That's gonna happen.
Do it, and you'll get our entire culture.
No, like what I don't understand is why did you do it?
Dude, Canada's great. It really is.
I love Canada, yeah. But I love America. I want dual citizenship.
And then we're hungry all winter. I'm not hungry all winter. What are you doing? Can't grow anything.
No, like I would do that, but I've been anywhere else in the world, and that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Like everywhere, like you know what my Christmas was this year? December 25th, and it was 76 degrees.
That's retarded.
I I had my
That's
kids.
great.
It was dope.
What's 70? I don't even. Hang on. I will convert.
Just
I don't
spend
know. I kind of do like winter, but I get sick of it faster than I get sick of like summer.
I know. I fucking love the winter. You get to go snowmobiling and shit.
Yeah, I think it
Well,
was about
there's so
that in
much fun
December
with
here.
it.
I've asked Olev, man. I was sending her videos of fucking me ripping through the bush, fucking top.
You know what's better than that? Have you been
What?
jet skiing?
No,
Yeah.
I bet it's awesome.
Jet skiing.
Yeah, we do that in Canada too.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do. Toronto's got
No,
thousands
you
of them.
don't.
Yes, we do.
No.
Like,
You can say you do it, but you're not doing
look
it
at what
right.
the U.S. public education system has done to the poor boy. God damn.
No, but like you don't do it right. Like you guys do everything wrong. Like
Well,
I just don't
okay.
really do it.
But that's
Yeah,
just, that's
like,
not
probably
yeah.
like socialism has it so you get what 3 minutes apiece and everybody has to share the jet ski. Like no, I'm talking about some real ass.
We're like a kind of capitalist socialist thing that sort of works. I mean, we're going to the gulags. We're going. It's like
You
the
sound
death count is
crazy
coming.
as shit even trying to explain that shit. Like I mean, we're kind of flirting with like I'm not gay. I just suck some dick sometimes. Like it's not.
Socialism has just never been applied properly before.
I live my life how I want to. Don't judge me.
Teach their own.
Don't judge me.
Wait. Last night somebody said that there was like socialism.
Someone
never
said
works.
that? Really?
Somebody go like he goes, you weren't doing it right, and Owen goes, when did socialism become anal? And he goes, yeah. Anytime you ever talk to a woman, it was like anal was bad, and they're like, no, you just weren't doing it right. Like, no, it's still a dick in the ass. Like no, there's not many ways. Oh, it's great.
No, bro,
It's
you
great,
just weren't
but
doing
was
it right.
brutal. Yeah, no. Last night was a free-form ass show. That shit got out of hand.
Oh, I watched the stream earlier on. It was funny.
And
as hell.
you have a CD
Yeah,
of something said.
I have a CD that I don't know how to like. I'm gonna see if the hotel I'm in has like a business center. One of you send me your like email, and I'm just gonna send it or Dropbox.
I'll DM you my email, and I can do that for you.
Yeah, or Dropbox it or something because I don't really care or want to ever watch it. I think everything I've ever done on film, and that's why I take them all down. It's terrible.
All right, well, I'll DM you
I'm
after
neurotic.
this, and I'll
I'm
take care of
neurotic
that.
as shit, and I will watch me say anything. Like if we had this conversation, it's like I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. That guy couldn't. Like I hate. Like I'm too neurotic. I can't do it. I hate it. I hate it.
That's what are bears for, right?
I don't fucking know. I'm not even a
You'll
bear.
learn. You'll learn.
You're a bear.
My face feels.
You're a bear. You just don't know it.
I've never been verified or whatever. Which is
You're verified. You're on the Discord. You're actual black bear.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, who verified? Doesn't Owen have to do it or something?
No, he doesn't have to. You just gotta you gotta own it, and then you gotta have probably bears to vouch for you, just for like, yeah, I know
I
this
just
guy.
think the idea, because I would never ask Owen to verify me. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly it. There's gonna be people that will never ask Owen directly, right? So.
Well,
we're
and
not
it's
gonna-
funny because it's like, nah, man, I'm down, but also.
It took Shia fucking demanding that I was verified like a month ago.
Like I'm not.
Hey, I was
I just,
verified on the first day.
I'm just as likely to make fun of everybody in the verified. Like that's.
That's what it's about, though. We tear into each other all day. You should see the morning streams, like with John Neary and Island Bear.
Shit when you say it.
Like people are just fucking like brutal on each other in the chats and stuff, but it's like out of love.
That sounds like an abusive relationship. That sounds great.
The bears are a bit abusive to each other, I guess.
Oh, that sounds like some
Dude.
Fallon Fox.
You were so
You're in the porn
needed therapy, so we made
Somebody talking with fucking auto tune. What the fuck is
I think
going on?
that.
Like the gym bag? What are you doing?
Brian, can you get him out of the porn matrix?
Shia is inside a washing machine.
What's happening? Why do you just have this drum that you're holding up? Is nobody gonna talk about it?
Because the people in the chat were asking to see my djembe.
Your
Why do you
what?
have a djembe?
I don't know.
Why do you
He's
have a djembe?
more Canadian than me. Keep that in mind.
Dude, I play music for a living. Are you surprised that I have a drum?
No,
That's
it's
not what I asked you. I said, why do you have a djembe? Like, that's not.
Not a
all the
drum,
drum
man.
you have. Like, no. there's a reason they want to see it because your ass isn't supposed to have one. Like, don't say it like.
That's cultural appropriation.
So I gotta say,
it's a weird thing for you to randomly have.
It's not. I mean,
dude, that shit up around the fucking snow fire. Like, what are you talking about?
Yes. Musician. Like, how does this not compute to you?
You just djembe like by yourself. You're just playing it.
Sometimes.
You're fucking tired.
One man drum circle.
Like, fuck that.
It's cool for you to have real hippie beliefs. Like you're just by yourself, staring at the snow.
More drums. And two bongos, like,
and two people.
Well,
what
Kyle does is he gets really high and then he just plays
drumsticks, fucking.
He's playing the tambourine stoned out of his fucking tree.
Sometimes he likes to shake the shit.
Goddamn, man, musician.
Hey,
like Carrot Top, musical Carrot Top.
A new favorite.
What's that?
Come to Owen's show when I'm there. Don't show up with a guitar. Just show up with that fucking djembe.
Start playing it.
And see if that hour special that we're doing isn't about you and that fucking djembe at that moment. Like I get that
The
you
donk calls
should have one because you're
bongos drums, man. This donk calls bongos drums.
Because if you were just even holding it, Owen would have to say something. He'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Like honestly, right now I'm fighting it because I like you. But like I can make a meme out of you with that djembe. I was like, this motherfucker.
You fucking do it, by. You go and get her done.
Get her done.
You go and get her done there, bud.
So
get her done there, bud.
Calm your ass down.
Get her done there, bud.
This is why I didn't want Canada to get BET. You guys lose your fucking minds. You go buy
Heck
djembe.
yeah, ain't it?
By the way, if you want to know how to fix a washing machine, just look at Shia's little thing on the corner.
Nice, Shia.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me if I'm in the porn matrix, but I'm waiting for a phone call, whether I'm allowed to fix these machines or not, basically.
When is Shabbat coming in, Shia?
Shabbos is at, I think, 5:35, 5:40, something like that.
So what time is it
You
now?
better hurry, bro.
Oh, porn matrix.
So you've got like 4 hours?
4 hours, yeah. Do I sound retarded?
You sound robotic.
Usually, but I think your audio's fine.
You can just look back there, like.
He's just got like New York internet or something. I don't know.
4 hours till you turn into a Jewish pumpkin.
I got basement of a building in Brooklyn internet.
All right, I got a live stream episode idea. Feel free to shoot it down. But I want Dolev and Shia to have like a dreidel competition.
That is perfect.
And
Spin
nobody
off.
do shit. Like I just want to I want to be like a sportscaster.
It's got to be dead serious, like a real sports event.
Yeah. Like,
By the way, that would end up more like a poker tournament. That would end up more like a
Jewish
poker
dice.
tournament.
No, because it would be entertaining, so it wouldn't be like a poker tournament.
But that's what dreidel is. It's basically a bunch of Jews sitting around the table spinning something and trying to win money.
Do you
Yeah, it sounds like dice.
That's
Maybe dice, more like dice. Fine.
Shy, you don't always have to bring money into it, man.
No, everything the Jews do is money. And that's what dreidel is basically. Dreidel is basically gambling.
I think Israelis got it wrong. We don't play spin the dreidel. We just spin it and just like eat donuts and shit.
Dreidel's a tiny roulette wheel.
No, seriously, we eat donuts for about a week and sing.
That's basically what dreidel is.
A dreidel is an inverted roulette.
It's no gambling game ever.
What? Really? I don't know.
Yeah,
We've
like I
never.
said, I've actually seen people do it with money. They gamble which side it's gonna land on and shit.
That's
yeah, dude, that's how you play dreidel. Dude, there's 4 sides on the dreidel. Well, if you're in Israel, it's a penny. But
we know that, yes.
yeah, so there's 4 sides of the dreidel, and depending on which side of the dreidel depends on how much money you get out of the pile.
I've
If
never
you get a
played
shin,
that.
you have to give all your money in. If you get a nun, nothing happens. Hey, you take half, and give them, you get all of it.
Wait. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for asking, but have we verified that Dolev's actually like actual Jewish? Like you don't know that you're betting money for dreidel. You don't sound like a Jew to me. Like I just
No,
don't.
because I'm Israeli, so Israelis are a bit weird.
Yeah, they are.
For money over here. Granted, none of them are actually Jewish, and we just do it. But
no, I'm actually Arab, and I've infiltrated your chat.
So when I was in grade school, girls used to make those little paper things to find out who they would date, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's like an upside down dreidel, right?
Were they like? Did they ever pick you? Like were
they always pick me.
To just not pick you.
My name was on all 4 sides. They cheated.
They cheated.
It sounds like some Me Too shit.
Cheating ass women.
You didn't have a choice.
Like we never used to play that. We used to play we used to spin it, but we never did the whole dreidel.
Wait, but like, what's fun about that? You can spin it like 3 times, and that should get old.
Like I said, we ate donuts. We didn't care about the dreidel.
You're way more American than you think.
No, like in Judaism during Hanukkah, you eat donuts. Like there's the traditional food is donuts. Yeah,
So
my husband just said it's a white Jew thing, and I'm not white.
I'm opposed to a Jewish woman because she made me potato latkes, and that should change my life.
Oh, that's fantastic! I love that.
It was
Potato latkes are the best.
Yeah.
It was great.
But
she would season them, which is great because seasoning
so
is
good. I need to find you a Jewish wife. I need to find Jason one. Apparently, he wants one. And
but the way affirmative action works means I go first.
You
know that, right? Like
no, 2 pygmy goats.
No, man. Affirmative action, I go first. And you know how many goat fuckers I should be like an Israeli.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Hey.
I should be an Israeli legend in those streets. They ask about me.
Dude, there's a ton of black Israelis. You're not like that special.
No, I'm talking about just because you know how many people that hate Israel I've shot in the face? Like, they should love me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like, you see that guy? He fought for you.
Yeah, like, I'm about it. Like, yeah. They'd be like, hey, what's up?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
Kyle
know a guy that
wants
likes to fuck goats? I've shot them all. Like, I got them.
You want a Jewish wife, too?
Yeah, I'll trade you 2 goats.
2 goats. And then who else? Gerald wanted me to find a Messianic Jew, Messianic, whatever the hell that is.
But no, I actually know a bunch of Messianic Jews, and they're all in Texas, which is weird. But
so here you go. Maybe you should just set Gerald up then.
Yeah, they go to Waco. They roll deep. Like the Branch Davidians got burned the fuck down, and the Messianic Jews moved in. Like real estate deal makes sense. I just really need a Jewish woman like around April, like tax season and shit. That it gets real efficient to just do that shit in house.
You need a white Jew for that. If you want a brown Jews for food, and then
do brown Jews get shot by cops? Because I don't.
No.
Somebody has to
most of us are freaking brown.
I'm saying, like, I can't get, like, we can't. I need somebody white in the house in case some shit pops off. I need to talk to the authorities. I'm not trying to go out like that.
No, because most of us are brown, so.
Yeah.
We should be white ones.
If you convert to Judaism, I'll find you a nice girl.
I mean,
otherwise, I can't help you.
Yeah, Shaya's been
Hi.
Religionist.
Yeah, I'm religionist. Sorry.
Shy, it's fine. Just find me one that's a little iffy about the whole Jewish thing, and it'll be good.
Which means go to New York.
Just a Jewish
go to New York.
Yeah, like Jewish.
Jewish.
You want Jewish?
Yeah, just get me a Jewish.
Kyle wants to make the good girls go bad.
It's kind of like beers. They just do it. Like you get a really hoppy one, or you can get like 2 light. You know, like,
like Mormons. You have the Jack Mormons.
No, they're all crazy.
I don't want a Jack Mormon, okay? Rose.
Hey, I love the Mormons. They're great.
I got a good pair of friends that are Mormon, and they've been married since they were 17, and they're like hardcore from Utah. And they showed me their.
Hi, hello.
My ex's
fuck sheet is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa,
like
what? The funny?
Is my mic on?
Yeah.
You ever seen the sex sheet they use? That like a barrier so you don't see each other and something just the waist down.
No, they don't.
That
Really?
That is awesome.
Hello.
See the fuck sheet.
Hey.
It's great.
Wait, but hang on. Wait. You have to back up. They use what?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Look at the. I mean, what a horrible way to live your life and having never seen a titty.
What are you talking about?
That's like a sheet with a hole in it that goes around like your waist, right? Like
Who does that?
Who does
the
that?
Mormons.
Mormons.
Like if you're
the
actually
Mormons.
hardcore.
And they wear like special underwear and shit.
Yeah, but like Mormonism.
Like, so I've never seen a titty.
Yeah, I mean that's great. That's
Well, the Mormons I've met,
Like
they,
what?
Then like no.
Oh, I made a joke once about doggy style, and they were like, "What the fuck is that?"
So chaotic.
I'd rather die.
What is that? So it's like one of those fucking sheet ghosts.
What?
Like I laughed because I was like, I'm so scared of staying in their house. Because if I walked into a room and I saw a sheet over her head, I wouldn't know to shoot the bitch for being in the Klan or laugh because it's the silliest shit I've ever seen. Like I wouldn't know. Like,
Oh, the one from Scary Movie.
you're like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Like that.
Who said that?
Oh my god.
Hang on, I have to tell my husband.
Hey, Eric, do you know
The really hardcore Mormons have like the sheet and then the hole, like they said about the religious Jews.
Oh, really?
But they actually have that in special underwear.
Hey,
no.
That is so weird.
Shit is real.
Yeah.
You get like expelled from BYU if you're caught without it and shit. Like that shit is real as fuck.
So
That's
weird.
But the sheet thing is for like if you're really devout and you're into that shit. It's like,
Huh?
and it's like I talk to them all the time, and it's just the idea that I'll bring them ideas that everybody else would be like, "What? Yeah, sure, why not?" Like the idea of doggy style, they're like, "We don't even like. What is that? Like, what are you talking about?"
Well, it's like not the dog shit. You do it like that.
No, and they were trying to shame me. They're like, "You guys have sex like dog? Ew, are you fucking dogs? What do you mean?" And you're like, "Holy shit, that's crazy." Which I mean, a lot of Mormon girls don't have ass anyway, so who cares? But I mean, I'm just saying that shit would probably hurt you.
Yo, that's stupid, man.
Like if you don't have ass,
really hard on the pelvis.
Yeah, it just hurts. But
That's
hey, don't take me serious, by the way.
No, but they're the nicest people. Like
No,
seriously.
Eric, I am taking everything you say literally.
So one second. We have to make this clear. This is like a wearable glory hole.
Yeah, it's a wearable glory hole.
Nah.
Nice guy.
It's a fashionable glory hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, your volume is too low, man. We can barely hear you. Eric.
So the problem is, it's a glory hole. But do you wash that sheet with the rest of your shit?
I would fucking
It's a cum sheet.
They got a different washer for it.
Wash it with the dirty socks. You wash it with the dirty socks.
Dude.
Sounds like. You know why you have so many dirty socks? Because you live in a fucking arid, like, wasteland of Canada. Like, what? That's you just sit around play djembe and jack off.
Look, I'm sorry that you're too much of I'm sorry that you're too much of a bitch to handle the cold. That's fine. I respect that. We all can't be some lady.
Are you trying to shame people for not
liking cold?
Not wanting to live in the tundra?
No, I'm just saying you can't handle it. That you're just not up to par.
Right,
I get it. There's a bar that has to be set, and you're not quite.
You know what though?
Reach that monkey.
You're right.
I'm
if
okay
I
with
had
that.
to live in Canada next to you and hear you play the fucking djembe and it's -20,
You'd probably kill your ass.
I would murder us both and call it euthanasia. The fuck out of here. That's a miserable ass existence. Come to Miami. You're like, oh yeah, and you're like, wait, these women just walk around half naked. It's like, yeah, that's just how we dress down here. What's up?
No, we do that too, just half the year. Never get cold.
No, you don't.
No, actually, in Canada, the sluts never get cold. You can see them in -40 in fucking short skirts.
Do you know what? In England as well,
Funniest
seriously.
fucking thing. Walking around like Bambi in their high heels on the ice.
Yoga pants all year.
You're supposed to follow the cardinal rule of you never put your dick in crazy.
Yeah, never.
It's full of the kind of guys who jog together.
Kyle lives by that law.
What?
Never stick your dick in crazy.
Oh God, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't fuck it, for the love of God.
Kyle's been there already.
Anybody that lives within 50 miles of you is batshit crazy.
You gotta drive for an hour or two.
But but other places exist.
Yeah.
So have you noticed that every filthy rich famous Canadian that loves Canada, they're like, oh yeah, we got the fuck out though. Love it from a distance.
Yeah.
Like Celine Dion is kicking it in Vegas right the fuck now.
They got like a cottage. Yeah.
We don't want
everybody in Canada.
Justin Bieber's in LA. They're all
Keep him. We don't want him. He's a bane on our
Don't
country.
forget Drake. Drake also.
Yeah, we don't want
live in
Drake.
Miami.
You're not helping your case.
What the whole?
I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish, and we don't want Drake either.
I know. So where is he gonna
We'll
go?
take him. Fuck y'all. Drake
Yeah.
is dope. I'm taking Drake.
Bieber's best song was written by Ed Sheeran.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Like I know that you're trying to use that as an insult. I'm gonna
But
look
Drake
at you.
is,
Why do you know that fun fact that Bieber's best song, which I didn't know there was a thing, but his best song was written by Ed Sheeran? Is that just it's a Snapple fact you know? Do you cover it on your gym bag? Like what are you talking about?
Kyle, that's a level of.
They put it on the radio. We got limited options here, okay? Like I said, you got to be a certain breed to love it here.
You hear the way you said okay?
Okay. Okay.
You're a special type of adorable. I love it.
What's your toughest boots?
Oh, you shucks. You sure know how to make a feller blush.
Yuck yucks. You fucking silly bastards. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I was supposed to get my offer to do Just for Laughs this year. And then Owen did all that shit and I defended Owen and everybody got quiet. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah,
well, hey, seriously, if you want to do Western Canada, I can get you a booking agent, get in contact with my booking agent. He also does comedy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I think it's really funny though. It's like, so Owen got attacked by white people for a black joke. And I'm going to get blackballed for standing up for the idea of white people persecuting white people for black jokes being stupid. Think about that.
So they're saying your view is invalid.
Way to impact a real black person and fuck up life.
So they just
you're a perfect example of why fucking political correctness hurts fucking people of color. I was gonna say colored people, but apparently that's not okay.
Totally right now, dude. Colored people.
So what's the difference? I want to know what's the difference.
Nobody's coming up there to get you.
No one's gonna get you.
If the Holocaust happened in Canada, I would have to write like, "Hey, dear Jews, come here, but we're not going there to save you because who wants to go to fucking Canada?" Like I'm not.
I go camping in the winter. Like
I'm literally moving.
You're fucking crazy. You showed me the djembe already. You don't have to keep proving this. Like I get it. You're off. You are fucking off.
I have a sleeping bag for like -50.
What?
Yeah,
I'm literally moving.
But Canadians work like fucking 16-hour days and -50.
There's a guy who tried to sell me a thermometer that went to -50, and I punched him in the fucking mouth. Like, don't you ever think I'm like, what kind of fucking idiot do you think I am that I would ever do that?
It's simple, man. Like you just gotta conquer your inner bitch. Once that's out of the way, the cold is fine.
No.
Again, I think it's so great that you're like, you know what my manhood is? I get to survive a place I chose to live.
That's a hill he's gonna die on.
Cool, bro.
He's gonna die on the snowbank.
That's probable.
Right on that
well, you do admit you can't handle Phoenix in the summer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's true. I can't handle extreme heat that well compared to the cold, but I prefer heat over cold though.
Now who's the pussy?
The Canadians. Are you see? Like that's not a. Half of your country wants to be French. I'm just saying, like.
Quebec is fucking crazy, man.
In bed, so we.
I mean, it's not that cold, man.
If we have to defend Mississippi, you have to defend fucking Quebec. They're still with you.
I just did. Their women are really good in bed, so we put up with their shitty men.
They don't shave. I doubt it.
No, they do. Every French Canadian girl I've met, I've slept with, and it was fucking fantastic.
Everyone he ever met, he's like, yeah. There we go.
Oh, parlez-vous
Kyle's met 3 French Canadian girls.
You get that this is a video, right? Like we can see you. Like no, you haven't. Like you.
You can try to say I'm ugly, but we all know that's wrong.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Actually, no, you're you're probably the most efficient way, but like, hey, bitch, now that you're out here in the wilderness, you got to get inside or you'll die of exposure. You want to touch a dick or not?
This is what you got to work with.
It's just doing a civil service, okay?
You think you were actually getting there? She was just trying to survive on body heat.
So she's like, this guy's got like.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
We're like, hey, you want to come over? I'll show you my djembe.
Straight up though, my ex and I got together. Like we hooked up because my fucking furnace died in my place a few years ago. This was like a couple exes ago. And yeah, so I didn't have any heat, so I kept inviting her over, and we ended up together. It wasn't a good
I just want you to know
you got the midget.
that, like, Aziz
long after the midget.
His career for a lot less. You probably shouldn't tell people that story.
I was breakdancing.
That's a Me Too moment. It's like, yeah, freeze.
I'm loosening up.
Like Jesus, like Louis C.K. was just jacking off in front of him. You were holding heat ransom. Like
you can't go that hard.
Yo, that was fucking funny, man. When I heard about that, it was fucking funny.
I was like, it makes sense. I was like, man, Louis, that's all that happened. I don't hate the guy. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Exactly, yeah. Especially when you.
Louis, and he's creepy as fuck. So
he's creepy as shit, but he's hilarious.
Oh yeah, no.
Dude, I could see
Here's my question: what is with rich guys jacking off into plants? Like it seems oddly specific for a relatively large percentage of the guys who are getting busted.
They're probably vegan.
They need a new one.
Did you say they're probably vegan? Because that's awesome.
We were laying into vegans a lot lately.
Grown lettuce is funny to me. That's shit. Oh God.
If anyone ever brings up vegans in the bear chat, everyone's like piling onto them, like, hey, because someone said that you could eat shrubs.
Fucking debate that vegan, because I'm all like,
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you are telling me you're a vegan and we're not in like an eating situation or I'm cooking for you, you're right up there with the no map fucks. Like, why are you talking to me about your sickness?
Yeah, don't tell me about your twisted fantasies.
I don't need to know about your craved fuck. Like, what do you?
You sicko.
Island, for the love of God, I can't fix this audio. That's on him.
It's fucking gross. Pedophiles and vegans share a lot in common, actually.
What?
Oh, no.
There's some parallels.
Ask them how they feel about baby carrots. No, get off. I'm telling you. Like,
oh my God.
There's a link. That's so ridiculous that I love it.
Yeah, I think you got a point there, yeah.
That's a good joke right there, actually.
Oh no, we have a joke that I'm trying to work, and I was talking to Owen about it. I don't know if I did. I don't remember when he started recording us. Like, honestly, you guys just got to peer into us hanging out. But we were talking, and I was like, all right, so imagine that we were friends. Or like right now, I was like, hey, somebody describe Dolev to me because I'm blind, right? If you were actually PC, I would get no information out of it. But
yeah, that's the problem.
See, I mean, not
if you ask me,
a person, if they identify as a person that lives in a country that's equally great as ours, but it's not ours. That's like, you know how many hoops you jump through? And somebody blind would be like, I still
Do you know
have
what
no
they would
idea what
say?
the fuck you're talking about.
Mental
Well, I'll tell you,
gymnastics.
I was once at a fight, right? And there's, let's say there's two guys fighting, the guy in the blue corner and the red corner, and I'm not paying attention. I just see the two guys fighting. One's Asian, one's black. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're like, and the guy's asking me who's winning. So I said, oh, I think the guy who looks Chinese. And I get like 10 looks like, oh, you're a terrible person.
Why didn't you guess
like,
China though? Like, why didn't you just like
on the chin?
I didn't think about it. But does it really make a difference?
Fight worth shit. Now, if he was one of the little Jap guys, they're good. Sorry, I just really want to say Jap guys.
He was pretty badass. He did like some spinning kick, and it was like awesome.
They're quick on there. Little agile guys.
Japanese.
Low center of gravity.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been talking to you, but I've been watching Brian, like his video. I just
Brian is super interesting. He's always
I
got
just want to
crazy
keep, like,
shit
he's
going
the only one who's just sitting here like, all right, you crazy fucks. I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always like that.
Kind of working too.
Yeah, he's working and chilling.
I love that hat.
Yeah.
The rest of you,
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, don't tell me how to live my life.
I say that.
No, no, me.
You're oppressing me, sir.
Good.
Mm.
Yeah. Like, again, I'm probably the person that has the most to gain if like to lose if they bring back slavery. Like, I'm against slavery. If they said they're doing it to white people, I'm about it. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm just being honest. It's up there with the reparations. Like, I'm like, man, that's fucking horrible.
Yo, I definitely back you on that
You
one.
can have 3 of them. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm down.
I might be able to muster up enough white guilt.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that'll make you a good slave, man.
I could be a decent slave. I'm already halfway there.
So lazy.
Set that I do.
Yep.
If I do it like really liberal cities, and it's like every punchline just makes them look stupid, and it's funny if you hear it all, but if not, I just look like an asshole. Which I'm also an asshole, so whatever.
But you know it, and we forgive you for it, so it's fine.
Says the guy with the fucking gym band that uses heat for rape. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, Kyle, you had sex with a midget, bro.
Kyle, how many times
You're weird,
have
man.
you windmilled a midget?
Never.
Windmilled a midget. Don't lie.
You've been over this. The windmilling never happened.
It would
In
happen.
person.
It would happen. The windmilling of a midget.
You need to.
He McWindmilled her.
Oh, why do we keep going over this?
What? Because somebody said windmilling a midget. That's worth going over a few times. What the fuck is this?
It's fucking a porno one.
It's what? What the fuck do you do with a midget that's a windmill? Like, are they making you cornmeal with their little hands or some shit?
All right. So we're gonna do a demonstration. So sit right there. There you go.
Use your guitar.
Spin her around.
That's so disrespectful.
Motherfuckers lost words.
So disrespectful.
I'm offended on behalf of midgets.
Like, I'm just saying, that little bitch is probably dizzy as shit.
She's like walking around in circles.
Decide whether it's a male midget or a female midget.
I actually did.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm just saying, like, do you understand? Like, if she has to pee, it's already like 1.5 miles in midget steps, and now she's dizzy and shit. You're a disrespectful bastard.
yeah, dude.
You inconsiderate cunt.
Excuse me, I'm Canadian. It's Kunt.
My neighbors are midgets. There's 2 of them, actually. 2 female midgets.
But I mean,
Midgets are great when they sit on a bench together because their feet just dangle and swing.
Wait, are you neighbors with lesbian midgets?
No, not lesbians. 2 sisters. They're sisters.
I always wanted to have friends that were little people because I think it would be really funny if they didn't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
And if they ever went in public on each other's shoulders with a trench coat, I'd die. Like, I would die laughing. Like, that
Yo, dude, one of them used to jump on. One of them used to jump on my friend's backpack. And he would like carry her around.
Florida midget.
Still nicer than fucking windmilling midgets.
Yeah, of course.
It was like a fucking like P&E ride or something.
You know what though? I'm not gonna lie. I'd much rather you windmill me than hear you play a fucking djembe. Like that seems so much worse.
You know what? You know what? That's a motherfucker.
Kyle, how many times have you fucking played that thing just sitting there by yourself, high as fuck?
Like maybe 3.5.
You're
How many
alive.
times have you played it naked?
Like 30 times.
How many times have I played naked?
Yeah.
Half of them.
Like all of them.
You know what? That's not funny because I believe you.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
too real for like
He was
I'm
dead
just
serious there.
Like I actually
Either that or
can
he's
see
the
you.
best
Hey,
actor.
some people can't handle the truth. Sorry.
You're just
Sorry.
I actually
Aaron.
see you out there in like a neon thong, sitting in the tundra, playing your fucking African drum like a douche. Like
See,
your color.
That was an oddly specific fantasy you got there, buddy. I'm a little. I would appreciate it if you could give me a little bit of
fantasy versus motivation for me to go shooting later. Like if I ever see that, I'm taking you out.
That's an immediate threat.
That sounds crazy. Like the fact that you just pulled a djembe out, like it's like, oh no, what? You guys don't have one? Everybody has one.
No, I didn't say everybody had one. I said I'm a musician. It's not surprising that I have a drum.
But
No, it's not surprising that you have a drum. It's surprising you have a fucking djembe. Stop it.
Oh, so what? I'm not allowed to have a black instrument then? That's
Yeah.
Not
It's just
Pretty brown to me.
that's
Random.
And actually, like,
You see it up to here.
the problem with this is you could try to do that, but you're the one that made it exotic. You're like, oh, the people in the chat wanted to see my African drum. They didn't ask you about shit else, huh?
He's like, look how
You know why
cultured
you
I
brought
am.
that one up? Because you know you're a silly fuck for having it. You're like, no, guys, I just want to talk to you about it.
Here's the thing.
When white
I
people have
haven't
a
denied that, sir.
tattoo in
I
their
haven't
house,
denied it.
but you just
I'm
wanna
aware that
talk
I'm
to me about
ridiculous.
it, don't you? There's no reason for this to be here.
I'm just saying. I'm aware that I'm ridiculous. You're the one getting offended by that. Fucking.
I'm not offended. I just don't think you know. You're
No,
like,
I'm
what do
aware.
you mean?
No.
I'm aware. I thoroughly.
You're like, no,
He
man.
just has no shame.
I have no shame.
Jimmy
No
is
shame.
dope, and so is not feeling your nuts for 6 months a year. It's
Well,
the shit.
Well, he has his balls, but he chopped his dick off.
Yeah, made cookies
Yeah,
though. Great.
He makes cookies every day. Don't stop.
I made him say that.
He doesn't even tell me what the time video is. And I'm stoned as shit at like what 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning,
Yeah,
and
I texted him.
I'm making cookies and like sending her pictures of it, and she's like,
Of what?
Kyle,
Wait, sending you pictures of what? What are you? What? I lost.
Of
something.
Biscuits.
the cookies, man.
Last I heard was like you chopped your dick off, little
No,
smokies.
no,
It was
no,
like I
no.
was up at 2 a.m. sitting there. I'm like, whoa.
No, so I'll explain because Kyle is jumbling everything up. Owen was doing a video of like, let's chop dicks off or something like that. And then I was chatting to Kyle and he said, oh, I'm baking cookies. So I said, oh my God, you have to do this. So I told him what to say. And then he sent me the video.
And then it wasn't even that topic.
No.
He just threw it in there.
But you made it to the video though.
Yeah. No context. No nothing. Just no, I don't have my dick.
But it made it so much better because you're so serious. Yeah.
Just
No, instead of raping, I bake cookies.
Yeah.
Actually, it probably did it to lure them in for the rape. Like, oh my God, this is a nice guy. He has an African drum and he has cookies. But now that you're locked in here, there's no fucking heat.
In the cold.
Frostbite or not, what are you down for? Like, Jesus.
Well, maybe he just didn't want to get frostbite and he knew it was inevitable. So.
Yeah, right, he gets off to frostbite.
Yeah.
Makes him play his drum better when he can't feel the sensation. Like, there's little drumsticks.
Got me.
That shit is funny to me. Still, like, it's just the idea of like, why would You're a bitch who wouldn't want to live in the tundra. Right? Like everybody.
You got to do a joke about that. Like when Canadians try to act hard and they're like, "Yeah, you can't handle the cold, man."
It's like, can't handle the heat. See, did you miss where I come from? The most hyper masculine thing, like that you can do. Like people that dump their chest about dumb shit. Like, no, man, I can eat faster. Like the Marine Corps bases are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And the idea is like, man, I got a coat and I can stand outside.
That's a great.
It's like I guarantee you, you're not out there -50 with nothing on. Who's a bitch now? You got a fucking parka, bitch. Don't lie to me.
Dude, it's like 0 degrees out. That's fucking t-shirt weather.
Well, I'm just saying,
it is like t-shirt right now.
To make your life feel like ours does, just going outside.
Fair enough.
Like you have furnaces, you do everything to simulate normal for me.
We should see our bills for heat
and be comfortable, and my dick would still be there. Your shit would retreat inside of you so fucking fast, and bitch would call you Caitlin. Like, stop it.
Oh.
So the moral of the story, Kyle, is you should think before you chop your dick off.
Well, that's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna think before I do anything. Let's just not get ahead of ourselves here.
He has cookies.
You're gonna come down here one day and like Vincent, you'll be like, "Holy shit, I'm never going back to the tundra. This shit is dumb." Like all the things we enjoy in Canada that we can do when the weather's nice. Like, yeah, your weather that's nice.
You can't go snowmobiling or camping in -40.
Oh no, you can. It's just called a vacation, motherfucker. Like. You do that how many times a year? Like, just go back. Like, I can go do that right now.
Yeah, but then you have to go find the snow. Like, look,
that's when it just comes.
Of course.
I got fucking bored and built a fucking sled track in my backyard.
Did you say you have to go find it?
The snow finds
you.
You
know how
Kyle.
maps work? Just go up. You'll run into it. Like,
you'll find it.
It's not hard. But like, so like. Those days,
snow. I love how offended that fucking Americans get about Canada. They're like, Canada, fuck Canada.
Well,
actually, no, we don't. We say it. We say it just to fuck with you. Honestly, Canada never comes up unless a Canadian's around.
Well, that's because we're
you guys never let it go.
Hold on.
We're like an exotic animal.
No, you're like the autistic cousin that we're too immature not to watch you lick the window and laugh. Like, you know that kid who's like, look, like we know he's a little off, but if we never say it, we can justify watching him eat buggers and laugh. That's my experience with you in this drum. Like,
just leave him alone. He doesn't hurt anyone.
Like, you understand, like, if you played that djembe and you were like, no, man, you just got to get back to nature. If you did, you would be an MSNBC hero. Like Rachel Maddow would get off on the image of you playing that fucking djembe.
Kyle will become like a cult guru and he's playing it.
Yeah, like I'm serious, like that shit, like if you weren't you and associated with this group and we just saw you do, like, no, man, it's my djembe, guys. I love being outside in the snow. Everyone else would be like, this mother, like Owen would text me with the literal quote, "Is this nigga serious?"
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he still does that. I am fully with it.
Well, no, I love it just because you know you're ridiculous, and I would love you forever for that. Like, that's what makes you different, is that you know, like, I know I'm full of shit. Like, it's fun. Like,
man, I'm still looking for the right really big hat. Like, I want a really big one. Something that I can, like, dip out of. Really big hat. What? Like, on the top, chips around the side, that'd be great.
Sombrero, then.
Yeah. But, like, with beer and tip.
Yeah, sombrero.
Yeah, they sell those everywhere here because we have other people. Like, you can just go to Walmart right now and get one. But I guess
people
that's crazy.
You don't, yeah, but here's the thing. We don't actually have to worry about terrorists here because they get off.
You don't have to worry about No, they come from your country. They don't live there.
You don't have to worry about what?
We don't have to terrorists blowing themselves up because they get off the plane. They're like, nah, I'd rather die somewhere nice.
you can worry about like caribou though, like.
Yeah, that's they are delicious.
And I mean, like, you guys are famous for making Justin Trudeau's and shit, like.
Yeah, you guys did Obama twice, all right? So just slow your roll.
I would take Obama 1,000 times. Fuck Trudeau, are you serious? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
I'm making propaganda against Trudeau. I got 2 videos so far. I'm gonna make 3 more soon. I'm trying to take him down with propaganda.
Do it, man.
We had Harper, who was a genuine racist. Like, there was a bunch of women and children going missing who were Aboriginal, and he was just like, no big deal. On public television. So we're hey, no, we're like, we gotta like turn this train around, and then we went the wrong way with that.
Hey guys.
Justin Bieber, and that was the problem in letting Trudeau get it.
Hey guys, I have a real question for Eric. Can I ask it real quick?
Absolutely not.
No. Come on, man. Hey, my real question for you, Eric, is I'm sorry, I'm kind of naive. I don't know this, but did most of the people that were in the military that happened to be of a different color, did most of them support Obama at the end, or did they all not like him?
Actually, no. It's funny because the military tends not to give a shit unless you fuck with the military. Like right now, the whole military hates Donald Trump.
Why?
Real life,
why?
Because he changed some regs and he's done shit to fuck things up.
Oh,
and like
no.
the military is one of those things of like, if you are like Mattis or if you somebody that's one of us, sure. But if you come and start fucking shit up and you've never done anything, it's like, bruh, like right now, like I don't know if you can see, but like my hair does that, right? I don't do it. It's just wavy. It's curly. It's curly, cool. Right? I actually would get in trouble. Like I would have to shave my head if I had to go report in right now because he changed the regulation where this hairstyle is unnatural and it's like a different. And you're like, all right,
what the fuck?
That's really
that's stupid, man.
See, that's
it's shit like that.
Buzz cut.
I'm taking the sweater off. But like, it's shit like that. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that's that kind of shit. But like Obama, he kind of stayed the fuck out the way. Like he was a really good politician, and everybody's like, well, he didn't do anything. And it's like, what? So you mad at him because he didn't do anything, or you mad at him that he did? Like, what are you?
My issue with Obama.
Like it's funny because people that tell me and they're like, man, thank God that he said that. Go ahead and defend this. The president is getting sued by a porn star. What the fuck? The fuck are you doing? And also, last week he said we should take everybody's guns without due process and mint it.
See, here's what
I remember that.
I tend to.
I'm really of the opinion that he just like.
To win. Wait, what? The fuck are you talking about?
He said, take the guns first, worry about due process later.
Yeah, I don't think he really knows what he's talking about. I think he just does what people tell him.
I think he doesn't.
So like, do you see how that's infinitely worse? Like our options are.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
That doesn't know anything.
Turn down.
Or you're a dipshit that knows what you're doing. Like either way, this is not good. You're a dipshit that.
Yo, monarchies out of the way, man.
That's
should
crazy
just bring back monarchies, man.
I just really think it's funny that everybody was like, it's good that we got to... Wait, what's that about the gun thing? It's like, yeah, you guys were all upset about the... Yeah, Obama's going to do all this. He literally was like, yeah, man, do it without the due process shit. And everybody's like, wait, we didn't have to worry about the negative shit.
Of course. No, but my problem with Obama was the fact that he was fucking with Israel. And not just that, but he was like making you guys look weak as hell.
Yeah, but no, he was just.
That was my problem.
He was trying to be a nice guy. Is what his problem was.
Diplomatic.
I don't think.
Honestly, he was just like, I'm tired of coming off the heels of everybody hating Bush because he was like, hey man, we'll blow anything up. He's like I'm just gonna try to be everybody's friend. Like which.
Yeah.
See,
as a country,
the same.
Saying, I think it's like. You can say that makes you look weak, sure, I think it makes you look weaker when everybody's like, "Holy shit, this guy might hit the nuclear button thinking it's a call button." Like you don't.
Well, now people won't fuck with America.
Like.
Yeah, but he might blow like
he might blow
fucking
up
Mexico
America.
just
out of spite. Like,
yeah.
He understands nothing.
Here's what I think though. I think Trump never meant to get fucking elected. I think he was trying to build his brand and like fucking stumbled in the last minute was like,
But no, I mean because there's a way he could go about doing things where he would take a back seat and just be a figurehead and appoint all these people. But when you have like your economic advisor is like, dude, trade wars are fucking terrible.
Of course.
Don't do that. And you're like, nah, man, I got it in my gut. We're gonna do it.
He's got an ego. He's got a really, really big ego. You're not going to get away from that at all.
I really like him.
All right. I can actually send you the article because I laughed at it so hard. Because they're like, if you're gonna do the tariff, fine, it should be at 22%, right? And Trump responds and he goes, let's make it 25. I wanted a nice round number.
Oh, that's some weird OCD shit.
And if you hear somebody do presentation like briefings, it was like, this is why this is the price point. We did all the math, and you're like, yeah, but 25 is nicer sounding.
That's like if Trump was fucking around with his own business. Like, yeah, just make it that number.
But you're just like, but you're in charge
of a
country.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't believe it unless I hear it from him himself, because a lot of people just make shit up.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of misinfo too, but that's
I didn't say this online yet. I want to say this online really quick. Dolev has the best crisp accent. She is just, her voice alone is sexy. It's just awesome. Really quick. For Eric, I told you before we had a bunch of bears all over. Right now, we only have 1,600 in the registry. And of that registry, we got bears in Armenia, Argentina, Morocco. We've had a bear call in from Colombia. He comes in, his name's Were Bear. He tells us how bad socialism is down there. He's a real good bear.
He should be Narco Bear.
Narco Bear, yeah.
Actually, no, he should have been Esco Bear.
Esco Bear, that's way better.
Fire.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That is good, man. See,
no, I'm fucking Bossy the Snow Bear, bitch.
No, you're Jimbei Bear. Get the fuck out of here.
Jimbei Bear. Kyle, out of respect, you gotta change your name today.
Yeah.
Like,
That's your name, man. That's your name from now on.
You're snow ass, like you're Care Bear. You're just
no, you're
body heat and drum circles. Get the
his
fuck
name
out
is Jimbei Bear the Snow Monkey.
Yeah.
Like he said he was doing BJJ, like what's it, martial arts, Kyle?
Yeah. No. You added an extra J.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He's just blowing guys.
I literally just said that blowjob gym.
Man, how do you think I actually make my living? It's not by music. I suck.
It's by adding a French.
It just does a blowjob to a guy named Jim.
No, actually, he's just blowing Jim.
Blowjob Jim, man.
Actually, I think that's
actually my business.
You notice when he sings, he has that little rasp. He just vibrates on the balls. He just does the songs. They pay extra. That makes sense. Like most people can't keep a
Poor
beat
Kyle.
blowing. That's good.
Poor Kyle.
All right. Well,
keeping it raspy.
Yeah. Jimbei Bear, Kyle.
That's fucking hilarious. Wait, hold on.
Is there not a Jimbei Bear already? I'm pretty sure there is.
What?
Oh, somebody asked me a question on the chat. Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so somebody said, serious question, Arab is a language and culture. What kind of ethnic backgrounds do the Palestinians have? Aren't they just Jews? So no, the Palestinians are... Well, it was a region prior, pre-1949. And Palestine was basically Jews, Christians, and... Shut up, Kyle.
That wasn't me.
No, that's Island.
Okay.
Got a phone call.
Sorry.
Blame Canada.
Anyways, you're saying.
I will.
So yeah, so basically, it was Jews, Arab, Muslims, and Christians pre 1949, and then once Israel was, declared independent and blah blah blah, then when was it? Like in the 1980s, Arafat just came up with we're Palestinians now. I don't even know. And now these Muslim.
Yes, Arafat came.
Yeah, Arafat, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm
I'm asking my husband.
I really don't know.
I was gonna say no. It is Arafat.
Yeah, it is. It is. So so basically, he just said, "Oh yeah, we're Palestinians." He just took the Jordanian flag, took the star out, and it's a Palestinian flag. If you actually look into it and just Google Palestine, like a Palestinian flag prior 1949, it's actually a flag which is half white, half blue, and then there's a Star of David in yellow in the middle. And this is like a book of like flags and stuff like this when the Nazi Party was still in charge. So that was Palestine. Did that answer the question? I don't even know.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know this is really, really morbid, and I apologize.
Yeah.
But I always thought like the Star of David, if you made it like metal and you killed somebody Jewish with it, like a throwing star, that'd be the most ironic shit in the world.
like a ninja, man. A Jewish ninja.
IDF got trained in ninjutsu, and you guys just threw
Dude,
stars.
who do you think the ninjas fight with?
That shit would be funny as fuck.
That would.
Kind of like the Jews.
Apparently, according to
dude, the fucking ninjas, man. What do you think they fight with?
according to the what is it? According to like I think it was Hamas or whatever. No, in Egypt, what's the Muslim Brotherhood now?
Oh,
they basically said that I think a guy was like eaten by a shark or whatever, and they blamed the Jews and they blamed Israel, saying we trained sharks to eat their people.
I believe it. That makes sense.
And there was one recently when they said we trained something else. What was it?
Dolphins.
Dolphins. There you go. They said we trained the dolphins now. That we have like the idea of training dolphins.
You motherfuckers are over there becoming Dr. Doolittle. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I used to have a joke that I got white people mad at me for because I said the only reason I'm against universal health care is because white people do too much stupid shit I don't want to pay for. Like, I'm not paying for anybody to go swimming with sharks and you lose an arm. That's on you. I'm not covering that. You guys jump off of buildings and do dumb shit. No, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Here's something I've never understood. Skydiving. Why are you jumping out of a perfectly good airplane? I don't get it.
You live in the
feeling of flying.
Kyle.
Put on a coach.
Logic to some of this shit.
Kyle's gonna die, and we're gonna push his body out of a plane from 30,000 feet over Times Square.
Wearing a Superman.
Kyle's gonna die, and we're not gonna.
We're still gonna give you one. You're not gonna.
No fucking parachutes. Okay, this is what's going down. So
dress him like Superman.
I'm gonna fucking die somehow. It's gonna be good. It'll be great. It'll be a party.
Superman.
And then dress my ass up like Superman. Fly over a fucking like made metropolis area. Kick my story's corpse out and fucking like, boom, right in the fucking goddamn. Either that, or somebody's gonna fucking put me into a cannon and shoot me at a mountain place. Like I need my mark.
Wait, hold on.
Someone's gonna make a gif out of this.
I said it.
That's the Superman thing. I'm legitimately crying.
So that's my funeral plan.
Can Batman win this time?
And then like nobody fucking said anything. You just fucking leave it to history. Is like hit the dirt.
Wait, hold on, Paul. Who said the Superman thing?
He did.
That's
did.
It was the funniest shit I've heard.
That's my funeral plan. I've been asking everybody. Everybody seems to be opposed to it. Till Brian was finally like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll rent a plane."
That's the first thing Kyle said to me when I met him.
No, I need you to like don't explain it so much. Just go like, hey, no, when I die, I really just want you guys to dress my corpse up as Superman, throw it out of a plane. And don't ever explain it. Don't go into detail. And if you can, make sure it's a topic like you're talking about something. And be like, hey, yo, random thought I had, and just throw it out like it's normal. And then just go back to whatever you were talking about. Can you imagine if we were like while she was explaining the history of Palestine? Was like, oh shit, that's interesting. Real quick though, when I die, can you guys dress my corpse up as Superman, throw it out of a plane? Cool. As you were saying, people are like, what?
He actually did that when we were having a chat. This is.
And I know we defend children here, and I get why this is just a joke, but in my darkest point of that, your body would splat right next to a playground or some shit.
Yeah, no.
Kids think that
like a playground, outside of a daycare, or like fucking right in the child playground, daycare, fucking rec center. You know,
like on the side of a building, like a really
Catholic school,
like a geeky version of 9/11.
If you want to get comically dark, you go on top of a building, you measure out a bunch of cheese wire, just long enough that it's a little bit short from the length of the building, and then you super glue your hands to the side of your head, so it looks like you're having like Home Alone style, and then you have it around your neck like a noose, and when you jump off, it decapitates you, and it looks like you ripped your own head off. What? I saw it on the internet.
Oh my god!
Did you see it on the internet after you posted it on the internet? Because I feel
no. I would want to skydive on like mushrooms without a parachute. Is probably my way I would go.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
If I'm gonna skydive, I might as well go into a volcano. Fuck it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, of course.
If I'm gonna go out, I want to be like in an orgy with some shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, are you crazy? Shit sounds dumb.
I don't know. It'd be pretty cool.
By bears. Hands down.
You gotta be creative, man. You gotta everyone would be like, "Oh, I would just have an orgy."
I mean, I've had an orgy, but I've never skydived into a volcano.
Yeah, you can say that.
Like, this is where I become a real racist, because I'm like, man, what? Y'all are on some shit. Art.
It's because
no, I'm just saying so white. And I mean this from a global perspective. Only white people come up with certain ideas that there's people I know that don't speak English, and I can be like, the fuck, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like.
White people are fucking crazy.
They're like, did he just say he wants to skydive into a volcano? Like, I don't know. The fuck? You know what? You're gonna skydive, and I'm gonna glue that fucking djembe to you. And I feel like we're gonna.
It's gonna be one single hit when it hits the ground.
Yeah.
That'll be the second time he's.
No. You get a giant djembe and you put him inside of it, and you push him down Niagara Falls.
That, or we drop his body in the middle of a drum circle out in California on the beach.
Just out of a plane, and he hits a drum circle.
He's not already in one. He'll be in one on his own. He has drum circles. Don't let him lie to you. Nobody.
Who's lying?
I think it's more of like a masturbatory drum.
You man.
You've been in a drum circle, haven't you?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Naked?
Yeah, you know Kyle, why is there a hole in the bottom of that drum?
Because it's the only hole that fits.
Wait, you're built like a tuna can?
Yeah, it's really like long, but.
Dude, I'm never playing your drum.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I believe that drum circles are the human centipede of music. Like, I believe.
What? Yo, that movie was fucked up. That movie was so fucked up.
A musical form is a bunch of white guys with djembes sitting in a circle.
Yeah, but black people fucking
that's pretty succinct.
Yeah, they started.
This shit started out, bro. That's all on you guys.
Yeah,
did you guys see the picture of the?
We have rhythm.
and we make dope drum beats.
Hey, bro, I've seen the jerk. Some of us have rhythm.
Go for this shit. You know what I'd give to be able to dance? God damn it!
Not give up your, I don't know, freezing temperatures, I guess, because you could just move somewhere in places with drums. The fact that you can't dance but you own a djembe is fucking absurd. You don't know what you're doing with that. You haven't been dancing around with that? You told me you had like a 12-inch dick, but you were a bottom. Like, you don't even, it's just wasted on you. Like it's not even real. That's crazy.
You're not achieving your full potential, Kyle.
I am fully aware that I am a ridiculous, absurd human being.
Wait. Somebody said in the chat
just gonna call you a human? Like, come on, chill. You're Canadian. That's not.
Guys.
Sorry.
Doing their chat.
My dad.
Right. If anybody's getting slaves, we're getting Canadians.
Ew. Who the fuck would want that?
I'll take 3 of them.
It's more of a bird.
Somebody said in the chat that Owen tweeted that another venue has banned him. Did you hear about this?
Another one?
What?
Yeah, hang on.
Was it the replacement venue?
Oh my
I have no idea.
Was it the replacement venue?
I don't know. Somebody, Brass Bear said.
No, not improv.
Is it the improv? Do we not have a show tonight?
Yeah, so much for free speech,
man. If it was the
so
improv...
much for free speech.
Wait.
Okay, I gotta see this shit. That's fine.
Wait, this is fucked up.
One a day to keep the free
Just
speech.
letting you guys know. I got an hour and then I have to go fucking pick something up.
He said another venue has banned me now for homophobia. This is
not pot.
Something...
Okay, I'm actually doing something charitable.
Homophobia.
So, like, fuck.
What? No. All right, Kyle, shut up. Dolev?
Yeah?
What were you saying?
So I said, he said another venue has banned me now for homophobia. This is something called discrimination. I'm okay with it. I don't want the government to step in because this is the free market. Now I go somewhere else. Oh, if you're I don't know what you wrote there. I think if you think I'm homophobic, I recommend you never listen to rap. I wonder what fuck.
Now, and he didn't say who it was this time.
Oh. So it's probably a
just
person.
made a
Who
joke
it was.
about being a bottom, so maybe I shouldn't talk on this one.
No, man, do it. Just say it.
That was the segue into this.
I'm actually really pissed.
Way into this.
Which venue is it? Where is it?
I don't know. I just asked him.
Actually, are you guys gonna be on this for a minute? I'm about to call Owen.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, man.
Okay, so
but only once.
I guess I didn't answer the question. I'm saying like maybe reflection on liberty. That's it. I think what you meant, I'm not too sure, is about like what background the Palestinians are from. I think they're Syrian and like from all over the Arab. No, I know, but he asked. I get it. My husband's getting mad. He says there's no Palestinians, but like, okay, that's beside the point. They are from different backgrounds. They're basically Arabs from different areas of mostly Syria, Lebanon, Jordan.
There's a joke.
That's, huh?
Oh, I was talking to myself. There's a joke in cereal in Syria. Like the Syrian,
I don't know if I answered the question, but okay.
Bad joke. Carry on.
I'm actually really, really pissed off about this whole venue thing.
It's bound to happen. Like I said, we're in the culture war of ideas right now, and this shit is going to happen. So in order for free to win out, people like Owen are going to have to, deal with some.
He will book another one. It's just going to be the same thing. He's going to book another one. And he's going to sell it out, and
Do you know what he basically needs to do? He needs to buy his own venue and just he rents it out and he, you know, does comedy and people come to him.
Idea.
That's it.
I saw on Twitter someone told them he should put in contract that if they cancel on him, he should fine them like 50,000 or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, not enter into those contracts unless they do those agreements.
Yeah, like a contract breach.
Yeah, like because they were breaching contract in that case yesterday with that fucking. It was called like the Merit School of Music or some shit.
Yeah,
it's so ironic. The Merit School.
Yeah.
That's actually quite disgusting, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is.
And
it pisses me off that I signed up for Yelp just to make a review.
Yeah.
It's why the fucking universities are starting to fucking lose all their funding. They're starting to, you know, I would imagine they're starting to lose attendance. Like,
well, yeah, because the future is conservative, I think.
Yeah, of course.
We swung far too far left, and yes, I'm fully aware that I'm a Canadian saying that. So, like, if we're saying it,
yeah,
it's only because our dick dangles to the left.
Yeah, like most of the Canadians I know fucking hate Trudeau.
Yeah.
Other than fucking lefties that I know. But
a lot of lefties are making fun of him now. Like, I went on Facebook for like one day in the last 2 months, and they were like ripping on him.
It's not as if like fucking I'm the minority in Canada.
I wonder
who
voted this guy.
This is kind of random, but Owen retweeted that art that Kiwi Bear did. I love that art. It's based on Calvin and Hobbes, and it looks amazing.
Calvin
and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes. But no, I'm gonna get Artling to do something.
My internet tester just broke. Fuck.
What's going on?
What's going on in the world today?
My internet tester broke. Somebody save me.
I cannot save you, sir. You're on your own. Godspeed.
You're too far away from me to do shit, buddy.
I figured Kyle was around here because I'm in Brooklyn and it smells like weed.
I like smoking weed. Weed's fun.
Fucking pothead.
You're like, how does it feel to be high? I just want to know.
No, don't advocate for drugs.
Paranoid.
Don't do it.
Some people paranoia, but for the most part, really relaxing and really chill.
Don't do it.
Do all the drugs.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
My doctor prescribed it to me, so there.
Kyle, did you ever have to do the DARE program for drugs?
I did. All of them do drugs. Because like,
what the fuck are you doing, Shia?
Testing internet stuff. Here.
He's like halfway in the porn matrix.
Do I sound like
you?
Do I sound?
Hey, what are you doing with your life? God damn it.
Are you in a washing machine right now?
Yeah.
How does it sound? How does it sound?
Better.
It sounds fine.
That's good, yeah.
I'm just wondering if you're in a washing machine.
Yeah. So there are some washing machines that the money system runs through the internet. So I gotta figure out why the internet's not working in this building.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pain in my ass.
Like, this is fucking cool, man.
Internet washers. Wait till they have internet shitters, bro.
Internet now, like really? Everything's connected.
I think this internet's not good.
That's what they need, bro.
He's working. He's working.
Okay.
Hurry up, Shia.
What? You want to know what's happening?
Yes,
Here,
we want to know about washing machine.
My computer says
look at you,
identifying no internet, which means this stupid little cable here has problems.
Well, then replace the cable and go home and eat your food.
That's probably what I'm gonna do.
You better hurry, bro. You got like 3 hours now till you turn into a Jewish pumpkin.
Jewish pumpkin.
Why can't I see the rest of the chat that was going up? Because there was something being said about my husband.
How many people?
Somebody saying dirty things about your husband.
No. No.
Yeah.
I think somebody said, "Dude, her husband is just right there," or something. I was like, "What's going on?" It's like, but I couldn't see.
Yeah. Dude, what?
Later. That's the new drills.
What?
Nice, exactly what I thought you had.
Cool.
Did they change the color recently?
No.
No.
What?
It's Milwaukee, bro.
The fucking green one then. Oh, Makita.
Oh,
Power tools. Power tools.
They're nice, but they're not as strong. All right, I'm going back to work.
Money.
What?
Power.
I get excited when I see tools.
What are you laughing about, Dolev?
Somebody said in the chat, Chai is laundering his Jew money. I thought that was funny.
What do you think I do all day?
Oh my god.
I fix the washing machine and collect the money. You guys think it's like a joke? The Jews don't like money and stuff? Of course.
Yes.
What? You gotta be ready to run from this season's freaking, Hitlery guy.
I don't know which one he is yet, though.
I don't need to
We're still
Chinese around because
yeah. I get it, man. That's what I'd be doing too if I had to historically worry about, like Hitlers and Egyptians and shit.
We have 4 Americans and 4 foreigners. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4. We lost one now.
I love how Kyle's a foreigner.
He is a foreigner. He's a Canadian.
Yeah.
This is my stream. You're the fucking foreigner.
Shit.
So yeah.
Let's talk about Israeli women.
It's Israeli women.
Yes.
I'm just saying, the Israeli women seem to be really hot. So I'll buy one.
They are. Gorgeous.
Can't buy it.
Nope.
Gorgeous.
I'll take that as a compliment.
No, I'm talking about the other women.
I'll have you fetch a money price. Top dollar, I tell you.
Apart from me. I think it's the mix.
Yeah.
Trafficking Israeli brides to the States.
Yeah.
IsraeliBrides.com.
Yeah, but if we start bringing them in via, like fucking mail order brides, then the fucking alt-right is going to be coming out in their polo shirts and tiki torches, and there's going to be marches, and it's just bad press, right?
That's too bad, man.
What?
That's too bad for them.
I'm down to have a kick-ass luau.
Polo shirts for white dudes, man. I'm just saying. I'm a little pissed.
Am I that fight?
Yeah, I don't want to wear a V-neck. V-necks are like fucking... You can't wear a V-neck and have respect for yourself, okay? Oh.
Alan wears V-necks.
Yeah, Amethyst is joining. I'm in.
What up, buddies?
What the
How you guys doing, brah? I got kicked out of my office, so I had to come down here. Hanging out at the wharf. My wife's running things at the studio.
Oh, beautiful.
What's the weather like over there?
We're loving it, dude. It's always beautiful here. No, it's in the Pacific Northwest, so it's usually crappy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you need to move to Arizona.
Where?
Yes.
Where are you?
Arizona. Somewhere near
moving.
Seattle, off an island somewhere.
Shit.
Oh. Yeah, Kyle's moving to Arizona.
This is where I live.
I'm not moving to Arizona. You can't you don't have enough money to pry me away from here.
He's lying. Just don't listen to him. He's
Yeah, of course.
definitely said to me, he DM'd me in private saying, I'm moving,
Well,
that's it.
He's a Jew. You can't trust him.
Right?
This is what started the Hitler thing. Well, not the arts, but this is what's.
You making ice cream in there?
No, it didn't kill the Browns.
Yes. Yeah, they.
He didn't kill the brown ones. Oh.
We were too far away.
Out, bud.
We were busy being killed by the Muslims.
You had the Muslim Egyptian people coming at you. Totally.
Just kidding us.
Hey, Sean. Sean, is that a picture or is that actually out your? That's
No,
out your shit, isn't it?
No, that's him out.
You fucker.
Well,
I will stream next week at the beach, and then you'll see where I'm living.
You know, fuck it. I'll stream from the beach. It's got snow on it, and the river's frozen, but it's the beach.
If it's a river, it can't be a beach.
What do you mean it can't be a beach if
you need an ocean?
What the damn hell are you talking about, woman?
It needs to be an ocean. Where's your ocean, man?
Like fucking 5 hours west.
So it's not a beach.
You can have a beach on a lake.
Look, just because my province is the size of your country doesn't.
Oh, burn! Oh,
it's true. I think isn't New Jersey like bigger than Israel?
Man,
Delaware is bigger than Israel.
Jeez.
Hey, can you guys see this? I want to be on the front because this is like the only view that I care that you see. This is our little boardwalk. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Right. I'll mute myself now.
All you're missing is heat.
Yeah, no, it's probably like 47 out right now.
Dick.
What the fuck is
That's
47?
nice and warm, man.
For us. Hang on. What's 47?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on. I shall.
They did degrees earlier. They said that 50 degrees was 10. So if 50 degrees is 10, 47 is close to 10.
Oh my god.
Is there any submarines around today?
Celsius.
No, that they don't come in here. This is called Penn Cove, and Penn Cove is like kind of like this cutout right at the base of the mountain, so it gets really good shellfish, like an abundance, like God overfloweth cup, just runneth over type stuff.
No, I
drive a truck.
Here, you got to see this, Brian, man, because Brian's the only one that's coming out to visit me. So all you guys can talk all you want, but I know Brian's coming, bro. I know it.
I'll come and visit. I just got to get my enhanced license, which requires.
I gotta get my passport, but I'm gonna come and visit too.
Hey guys, hang on one sec, real quick. Hey guys, you guys are with the Shifty Sailors, right? You guys do a practice today? What'd you guys do?
We did a promotion for the island.
We're on YouTube. Like, who cares? Do you mind me seeing your shirts? You guys are awesome, man.
John.
These are the Shifty Sailors, guys.
Nice.
A whole bunch of old people that play really good music.
John's Go on the
Where's
YouTube.
Wiley? Is he here?
I'll fucking share your stuff. I do the music thing.
There goes
This guy right here.
His name's Island Doxing again.
Good guy. You guys, see you. Take care. All right, guys. I'll stop harassing people now. All right. Yeah. So this is my little town here. It's like a pretty much like an old-fashioned town with all the front of the buildings are fake. None of the buildings in the fronts they're called false fronts. Kind of like Blazing Saddles. If you've ever seen Blazing Saddles, that's how all the buildings
are like ornate and like crazy looking on the front, but they're all basic behind it.
Exactly, dude. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So So what happened? Did Eric boogie out?
He's on a full call with Owen right now, but he'll be back.
Calling Owen.
Dude, Owen's coming here, brah.
No, he's not.
No, probably not. I don't know how I'd act around Owen, man. I really don't.
I would treat him exactly like I treat
Act like a normal person,
Yeah, I
bro.
treat him like everyone else, but I would try not to get like all fangirl. I try to like chill.
It freaks me out a little bit, I think.
So yeah, no, freaking. I would like for Owen to come on. I want to get him on with like Doc Amate and like because Doc Amate. So like to go over like the whole like fucking child hormone thing.
Oh yeah,
dude, it's like
that'd be very cool.
How he does it. Dude. It's like he'll pop in and be like, "What's up?" and you know, like the whole fan thing. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm sure, bro.
It's why, dude. I don't even message it. Like, rarely do I even fucking bother tweeting him because he's never gonna get it. At least not for me.
Yeah.
So, like, anytime I'm trying to send him something, I'll be like, Dalev, my Middle Eastern rose.
It'll get through somehow. That Chris Israeli accent seems to work.
The way I get to him is I basically post something that you guys will like too, and then he eventually sees it from one of you. And that's because I'm shadow banned too, so it's really hard for him to see it on top of that.
All right.
So,
I just make memes.
I just DM.
Yeah. Meme threads.
Stop burping, Kyle. God damn
Don't
it.
tell me how to live my life, woman.
Yeah, snow monkey savage.
Dude, I've been noticing over the last few years, I'm going more and more feral. Like, straight up. I'm like, I can't wait to hunt because I want to fucking shoot a thing and eat it.
Because you're isolated, dude. It's Canada. It isolates your
I just
mind
want
and
to
you become a savage.
make children and kill things.
That's primal.
Hey guys, I got paid. Hey guys, real quick. I actually got paid to make this awesome sign. It made me about $80. I got to show it to you, man. It's really cool.
Let's see it.
Isn't that nice, man? $80. $80 in the pocket.
Hold up. Point at it.
I'll point at another one. I already left that one.
Pointed.
Cool.
Sean is such a donk, man.
I'm making a joke, guys. There's nothing artistic to it at all. It's just crap, but they pay me to do it anyway.
All right.
Easy money.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to show you something really nice. This is a coffee shop right here on the edge of the water, right? Can you see it? You looking at it? You see what I'm talking about? Coffee shop? Me walking in?
Yeah.
Here you go. Hey, guys. We're part of a live stream. I'm really sorry if you don't want to be in it. I'm going to just take some pictures really quick, and we'll be done. So see this awesome piece of art on this wall here? That is 60 by 40 inches printed on aluminum. And that's my 2017 Lighthouse winner, whatever the hell they call it. And then I got a couple other cool medals on here. They don't show as well because they're made out of metal and they reflect light.
So this is what you do?
All right, guys, I'll stop hogging the stream. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
You do them?
Place, man. It's a coffee house right here on the water. You can't freaking beat it, dude. It's just like, here's the water. Right
Did
here.
you make them?
You are in it. We are on top of a wharf.
It's okay. I'm actually a blasphemer as far as Canadians go because I'm a Canadian.
All right, guys. I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Catch it easy.
I know.
Hi.
Bye.
Later, man.
I'm really curious to know what's going on.
Amethyst is supposed to be coming on here, and she's just taking her sweet fucking time.
Island Bear's like that guy that like walks down the street and you're like, fuck, I hope he doesn't talk to me.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
Don't look. Don't make eye contact, honey.
People from all over the world. So the girl that I'm talking to right there, she's in Israel. The other guy's in Australia.
Dole.
He just left the phone on and he's doxing everyone.
Dude, he's a super doxer. He's so good at that.
That's terrible. You just gotta like. not
like
tell him anything about you.
I think he's a bot, but with faulty faulty wiring or something.
I love that though. It's like I could listen to what he was saying.
I want to just like listen to him talk.
Hey.
What's
Hey.
I never sleep anymore, you guys. What the heck?
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna
sleep at all?
It'd be like that footloose.
Yeah, I did.
I haven't yet.
Oh my god, I don't know how you're doing it.
I'm not tired. I'm like overtired, so I'm good now.
I have to teach 3 whole dance classes today, and I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna teach me to dance.
Yeah.
It'll be like that footloose town. It'll be great. I'll wear
Take off your Sunday shoes.
Sunday shoes, and there's other jokes that I never actually saw the movie, so I can't really.
Just don't forget your drum.
I'll bring my drum.
Do you remember your name?
Do I what?
Do you remember your name?
My
Do
name?
you remember when you were born? Can you tell me when you were born?
I could, but I have concerns as to why you're asking.
Follow my finger with your eyes, but do not move your head. Can you walk in the street?
What's going on?
I have no idea.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to take you in. I think you're intoxicated. That's what happened to Brian. Brian passed like
you want to know about it.
Yeah, Brian passed every test and he still got brought in for drunk driving, even though he passed it all.
That's what you get. Fucking mustache.
Yeah, I told my mom that. She was
the
like,
mustache.
what the heck?
That's
so
straight
weird.
up mustache.
That's worrying.
I didn't have the
That right there
mustache.
is worrying about due process later, basically.
I was 25 at the time. Just a young whippersnapper.
Little whippersnapper. Older than me still.
Yep. Yeah, just wait, bro, because my life didn't get crazy till I was like 30. Dude. Just wait, fella.
Dave asked a question. He asked, "What kind of dance is Kyle learning?"
He's gonna teach me all the moves. She's gonna I'll be fucking swinging my hips, wetting some lips.
Mambo, the cha-cha.
Fuck, man, I'll be swinging my hips and wetting some lips. It'll be great.
Oh my word!
I didn't mean vaginas, Gold. Get your mind.
Hey, you brought it there.
Well, that's exactly
1 minute.
what I thought. So.
Yes,
For the love of God. I mean, it's wrong, but
Oh, you guys are making my cheeks hurt.
No, seriously, my ribs were hurting last night on the Twitter chat. Just like Brian was killing me, and then Cornelius, all you guys.
Yeah, Brian and Josh. Jeez.
Cornelius is like crazy with the memes when he's in the
Oh my lord!
He's a fucking
that
meme
one
dude.
meme he sent last night.
That was terrible.
My eyes are still
I
burning.
spammed the chat to get it up the screen. I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah,
Don't scroll back, folks.
I miss all the fun stuff.
That was not fun.
That was not fun. Yeah, that was horrible.
You're better off not seeing it.
But seriously, what kind of dance are you gonna teach me?
So I teach ballet, tap, jazz, musical theater.
Oh, he's got a tap dance. He's got a tap dance.
I love tap. So
Dance for me, snow monkey.
Amethyst, I still need you to teach me to sing.
Yeah, we'll do that too. We'll do that too.
What you're like?
Try to hit the high notes. That'd be pretty cool. He'll be like a 5-octave singer.
Amethyst, if you're good, I'll get you up here to record on my next album. Cause like,
if you're bad, then no.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, like, because I'm working on another one. Actually, my first one should be out.
Actually, both of your guys' singing voices would pair up really nicely too. Like,
How do you know? Did you hear Amethyst sing?
Yeah, well, I sang on Bass Texans channel a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I missed that.
2
Sing
days
on mine
ago.
now. Sing for me. Serenade.
Don't do that to her.
I haven't
Come on.
slept hardly.
Oh,
I don't
it's
sing
like
now.
Phantom of the Opera or whatever.
Sting.
Well, I'm trained in a couple different styles. So I was originally trained in classical singing, and then I switched over to musical theater. But I don't know. I think I'm somewhere in between the two.
What did you sing? Was that classical? No, it wasn't classical. What you sung on?
No, that was just that. I sang Carole King.
Yeah.
So
you should sing classical.
Oh, jeez.
Like right now, and then we'll all meet.
Right now.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get some lyrics somewhere.
It works because like she doesn't
Give me
back
a
down
sec.
about it. You just got to put her on the spot.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. No, you get like 47 seconds.
No. Starting to feel a little abandoned by that Eric fucker. Feel like you've been ditched and fuck that guy.
Poor Shy is working all day and we're just hanging out here.
I'm working too, man.
Kyle,
I just
Kyle,
I just installed the fucking tub.
Kyle, can I clip this and send you the clips?
What?
Like just like when you played your song, do you want like a clip of that or something?
No, I still gotta record it good because I fucked up.
Oh, you just want a clean take all the way through?
Yeah, I was gonna do a I might do a song request live stream later.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I'd be dead by then, but yeah.
Well, you gotta play some Modest Mouse then, because that's my favorite band, obviously.
just throw
What?
like I tell everyone, just throw a request into the fucking chat. And
Shy is back.
All right, man. Well, if I'm awake at that time, then I'll stop by.
Cool. And
Canna helping you with, Kyle?
What?
What is Canna Bear helping you with?
No, I was asking him if he wanted me to clip parts of this, like jokes and shit like that.
Video editing.
What's that?
Video editing.
Oh, you glitched out there. I couldn't hear you.
Video editing.
Videos,
Oh,
man.
you thought basic stuff. Like I just learned how to keyframe and some certain effects. I just do like basic edits because I don't like to take like Owen's words out of context. I only did it in that one video to prove a point. I like to keep it like a nice clean clip without jumping around. So it's all basic shit. I don't really know much yet.
Okay, I'm gonna play a song.
Do it.
Do it.
Well, then it's my channel, so I'm gonna do what I want.
Sing for me, Snow Monkey.
Hijack.
Oh my love, I'm praying to a God I don't believe in. Say there's no such thing as an interest in the foxhole. Well, I don't know, but there ain't no Santa got around here. Only a course of diamond singing this devil's teaser. And when you go, you know you'll be going alone. And there's no chance in hell you going home. The sun always seems to be hiding behind the night. Seems like forever since better taste of fresh air. This used to be a slice of heaven on God's green earth, but there ain't no Santa got around here. Only chorus of diamonds singing this devil's teaser. And when you go, you know you'll be going alone. And there's no chance in hell you going home. Bombs sound off like drum beats all around me in the night. Blurry voices crying out amidst the sounds of a gunfight. And I see a flash of light and feel a burst of pain. Wonder if I'll find God again. But there ain't no sign of God around here. Only cause a dying man singing this devil's teaser. And when you go, you know you'll be going alone. And there's no chance in hell you going home. I said there ain't no sign of God around here. Only cause a dying man singing this devil's teaser. And when you go, you know you'll be going alone. And there's no chance in hell you're going home. Cool. Yeah.
Love it. Great. Good
Yeah.
stuff, Kyle.
Yeah. That's part of the next album. If I need Brittany to record that, if she's listening, I sent her a fucking script that I
Who?
want to use her fucking news radio voice.
Who?
Brittany Rose?
Who?
She's one of the Bears. She's been on the Jew Bear stream a couple. Bear Jew.
No, I missed what you said.
Owen's
Oh.
live.
Oh, fuck, Owen's live. Well.
Owen's live?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, maybe we should switch to watching Owen then.
Hold on. Amethyst is going to sing, and then I'm
Owen's
going to go
live?
watch. Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
I'm hearing? Oh, man.
Don't think you're getting singing, woman.
I'm going
Okay,
to watch
really
Owen.
quick. I'm gonna sing something. Okay, so it's a German song called Kommt ein Schlanker. Now, I haven't sang it in a while, so I might be butchering the pronunciation a little bit. But okay, so give me a sec here. All right. Kommt ein Schlanker Buschken Kongen, Blood von Loki no der Brand, Hell von Hock und Trost von Wagen. Nach dem kann man wohl schauen, nach dem kann man wohl schauen, nach dem kann man wohl schauen. Zwar schlägt man das Ock aufs Mitte, noch verschämt der Mädchen hat. Doch verstohlen hebt's man wieder, wenn das hätte nicht gewollt.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
That is awesome.
Kyle, you suck,
That
bro.
is great, but I have to go.
Showing up on the other
I want
stream.
to watch Owen, so I'll be
Okay,
back.
you're definitely the lead singer of the band.
What?
My bad.
What's that, Brian?
I said she's definitely the lead singer of the band.
Right?
You guys should start a metal band, and she should sing classical.
No, man. But I'm gonna fucking get her to come up for the recording of the next album. Because
No, but like that's insane. That vocal control.
Owen's streaming.
Yeah,
Owen's
yeah,
streaming.
I know. All right, let's go to Owen now. Let's tie her up.
All right, later, fellas.
Yeah.
Bye. Good job, man.